what's that Rome town?
Nürburgring.
No, I don't care about the Nürburgring.
Atlanta?
No, it's in Italy somewhere. It goes through the town.
Oh,
Peter?
There's several.
I know.
Baku?
Yes. Not my
Azerbaijan and Baku?
No.
Not that one. Yas Marina? Singapore? Monaco?
Monaco.
Ah!
Monaco.
I gotcha.
That's a great
All
track. Monaco is a great track.
It is. It's yeah.
We could also play D&D.
Yeah,
Good.
let's do it. I'm good.
I mean, that's a good suggestion.
We are live too.
mean, yeah, we've been live for like 30 seconds.
That's fine.
Oh.
I'm sure there's a
Hello.
couple fans out there that
Wanted to know
F1.
about
Yeah.
that pretend NASCAR. Oh,
Pretend.
Oh boy. Alright, let's start this before Mariana somehow kills Peter.
look at her slowly
Again.
react.
Again.
I did not
Yeah.
hear what Peter said.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Yes, probably is. Okay, I'm busy, people. Let's do this.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to D&D Play 20, where we like to pick on each other.
Yes, and I will kill Peter today. Hi!
We have
How
our
quickly
wonderful...
do you want me to do it? Put it in the chat.
Yes, how would you like her to murder me?
Well, that in itself could take 10 minutes to describe.
I would do it painfully slowly.
So, how many people are we short? Because I am not fully
one.
awake.
It's
One.
just
One.
one.
It's just
Okay,
Merton.
okay.
It's our most friendly Minotaur that is not here today.
He is out today.
Minotaur.
It's called
The
a hangover.
voice of reason.
Yes, he is hungover
Yes.
from
In
the
game,
bar.
he's hungover.
Yeah.
He is hangover from the bar.
Not the
He's reached his
player.
limit.
Just Merton.
Yeah. He's an amateur drinker.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. So again, hello everyone. Welcome
Hi.
to D&D Play 20. We bring you our chaotic stream for Strixhaven. We have the usual band of suspects.
And misfits.
And miss, yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, so I will have everyone introduce themselves to the people. You may volunteer as tribute, or you may roll a die, and we'll see who goes first.
I will. Can
Roll
I
the die.
volunteer to have Mariana introduce me so she can get revenge?
Well, I don't know what you said, so I can't get revenge.
It was along
Don't
the
repeat
lines.
it.
It was along the lines of everything I've been saying.
Oh. Careful. I know where you live.
What is it? A 12-hour flight? So.
But you wouldn't know.
Alright, for some context, Mari feels very invested in F1. Peter does not.
Actually, I find it entertaining. It's just more entertaining to tease Mariana.
Yes.
Can we roll the die then?
Yes.
I got a 9.
I got an 8. Oh.
8, 9. Okay. Ash got a 6. What? Wow. I'm glad. This is. I'm super happy for all of you that this is an actual initiative. You
I
guys are in
know.
trouble.
Oh wait, actually,
You
it's
must be in
initiative,
trouble.
right? So it's not a 9, it's an 11.
Wait, is it initiative? Because I just rolled a d20.
Yeah, D20 was a 9.
Yeah, so you can add your modifier.
Yeah, we usually do
Meh.
this.
Initiative.
9?
Mine was a
I-
test roll this morning, but I'm still sticking with it.
Okay. 11.
I'm not logged in.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
think
will
you
roll
should
for
be-
Peter. I rolled him a 9, so whatever plus he has, probably a +2.
Ash is now divination wizard. He gives you a portent die of 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. By the way, this is not advertising or anything. Kind of is. Mariana's like Linda has a really cool campaign called The Damn Deal, and I'm playing a divination wizard in there. She's cute. She's adorable.
She's very cute.
Divination wizards are great. I
Okay.
once made her I just cancelled her save once. It was fun. Anyway, we're back to
Yeah.
Strixhaven.
Yeah,
She didn't get to roll. I told her she didn't get to roll. She just rolled a 9. Who goes first? You rolled an 11, 12 from Herbie, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Mariana, you want the honors, or should I introduce myself?
Why? I'm 11. You're 12.
Introduce yourself there, Peter.
Oh, you introduce
yourself.
yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Peter.
And tell us how you would like to die.
I like long walks on the
That part's
beach,
optional.
as long as my beautiful wife is with me, which isn't likely these days, because she broke her ankle. Anyways,
To hear that.
I play...
Is this the vibe we're doing tonight? Because I'll go. I don't know what's happening.
Life is good. Anyways.
Thank you, Herbie.
I play
And
Herbie, who is a pleasant little innocent guy, an Alan, actually, and I believe he is a cleric. That's surprising for me. And I think that he's in detention because he was framed. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you.
Framed by himself.
And you can contribute to the Herbie Defense Fund by
it's fun.
sending cheesecake to me. That's it. Thank you.
Sure.
Vote Dutcher
thank you.
32.
Moving on to, I believe, our lovely Mariana, aka Kickbutt DM. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mariana. You may know me as Vagabunda, or variations of that name, or Kickbutt DM, as the DM so kindly introduced me as. Today I'll be playing Kailani, our classic bookish nerd Triton, who is got severe general anxiety, and who is very smart and very well, she's no longer drunk. She sobered up a little bit after the fight, but she just kicked somebody's butt, so that's nice. And I'll pass it on to my best friend Simon.
I'm sorry, what? Luna's not. Oh, okay.
Whoa, I just met
No, I'm
Luna.
kidding. I'm.
Whoa there.
Yeah,
Alright,
also,
go ahead,
whoa
Simon.
there. Like, hurtful.
I'm a person.
Right here.
Right here.
I would actually enjoy some NPCs, like telling us who they are too. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Oh, okay.
The whole list of
The
NPCs
intro would
come
be
up.
like half an hour.
Yeah,
that's
that,
right.
that would just be like its own session.
That'll be half the session, just introducing all the NPCs.
If we're
Yeah.
ever down 2 people, we'll just do a Raza explaining NPCs.
Yeah, I'll just introduce NPCs. That's fine.
In
I'll
the
do that.
character voices.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
100%.
100%.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Obvious.
And we'll give our opinions on the NPCs.
Yes.
But for today,
Critique.
I am Saint Crystal, or just Saint. I am playing Simon, who, unlike Herbie, actually is just a little guy. Simon is an Owlin. He's a druid. He's just started working on his little fire druid abilities. He's been doing some painting. He's scared of most of the teachers, but he's been doing okay in his classes. Other than that, he's kind of just been hanging out with Kai, and they got drunk at the bar, and then they beat someone up, and he deserved it. And that's all I remember.
Love it.
Ash, what were you doing?
Yeah, Ash.
Ash is doing Ash's things. I'm Brandon. I am playing Ash Blackfang, a lovely dwarven warlock. He has pretty much been really, really trying to ignore everything and everyone around him so he can spend as much time as possible copying the library into his own personal library. He has high aspirations of things he needs to do, and people are getting in his way.
Yeah,
But he's
friendship
also learning quite a bit.
grows.
Yeah,
Friendship grows. Yeah.
Yeah, at his age, he has time to make friends later. Right now, he needs to learn.
Right now, it's cool. Like, who needs
Yeah.
to be social and
I have a library.
know,
Why do I need people?
friendship?
I have
all
my
that
own
nonsense.
my own supply of alcohol. What else do I need?
This is a good point.
I, as Crystal, agree.
Yes, says Mariana. I agree. Unfortunately, I'd play characters that are not like Mariana.
That's part of the fun.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Nice.
Do you know, actually, I had someone the other day ask me why all my characters in D&D are hot as hell, and I'm like, if I can be anything, why the hell would I be ugly?
100%, yeah.
This is fantasy. It's like, I'm not
Like,
playing.
It's fantasy. For that, I have real life. I'm good, thanks.
My line.
Sorry, just a little aside. We'll continue.
Like,
Why is
in-
Quinty Dickus on the screen?
What?
Quinty Dickus was there for reference to the person that you kicked butt.
Ah,
No, I was also
His
trying
outfit's
to.
on point, though.
yeah,
like the
yeah,
outfit.
sure.
I
Sure.
was also bringing up. I was
I was-
going. You know what I should have done? I
was
should have
gonna
brought up
say-
images. Sorry.
Quinty
character art, yeah.
Quinty Dickus dress as well, I guess.
I was just gonna say, my bad. I was going to while you introduce your characters. I always forget to do this. I'm like, I'm gonna do it next time. I'm gonna do it next time. I was gonna bring up images of everyone's characters while they introduce
that's okay.
themselves, but I failed. So next time, I swear.
Ash is pretty
Alright.
boring.
Nah. Ash is not
Simon's
boring. He's everything but
adorable.
boring. He's antisocial. He's not boring. No.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the cast of Strixhaven, the lucky students that we've granted access to the multiverse's most prestigious magical academy or university. Sorry, I might get sued for saying that. They don't appreciate false advertising. So, as always, Professor Draconic, the director, is going to offer anyone the chance to do the recap. The one that does the recap is now going to be, if you already have inspiration, you're just going to get a student die. That's how we're going to do this.
I will say before we do
Yes.
that,
Yes.
Peter, if you like, we do have a sponsor.
Oh, that's true.
Not
Oh, I was
my
gonna do the
responsibility today.
Whose is it?
It's Roz's.
It's mine, but I was going to do it on the break, but I'll do it now.
Oh, okay.
That's
You
fine.
can do it later.
Do it
That's fine.
multiple times. They're
Yeah, anyway.
awesome.
I'll do 'em all.
We have an awesome sponsor.
Oh my god.
We do have an awesome sponsor.
Say immediate regret.
I didn't do this, man. I didn't name the store, okay?
All right. Well, yeah. Before we get started, I guess there's no, you can.
We can do it later.
fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't
no,
run
no,
this.
No, we're good. No, I didn't want to steal your thunder, but it's fine. You know what? You can do the one in the middle.
Oh.
Before we get rolling, this is one we have a lovely and awesome sponsor, known as Awesome CCG, which gives us a great selection of D&D and RPG accessories. I believe as a special treat for the Discord's gamers, Awesome CCG is giving 10% off most books. Dice accessories for the month of October, great, because there might be some spooky accessories, some spooky die. Who knows what we can do with it? I do believe if you want to check them out, the website is www.awesomecg.com. So check them out. They're great. All right, so back to the game. Right. I do believe Blue Hermione wanted to do the recap. Go for it.
What?
Blue Harmony.
Kalani?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, Blue
sorry.
Hermione. Yeah, that was your cue.
I was not here. I was here, not here. All right. So, can I do the recap? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I
That
do
was a
believe you
good
had your hand
distraction.
up, unless I
I
wasn't
did.
mistaken.
I did. I just was out. I literally was staring at nothing, just not here. All right. So, last time, we had all decided. Well, no, actually, that's not true. Well, Ash, was having a wander around, the campus at night and Witherbloom more specifically, right? Um, you did find someone there, didn't you?
Found 2 guards that told
Two,
me to go away.
yeah, 2 pledge mages,
Pledge
right?
mages that were patrolling. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, and he was like trying to talk his way around them, but they kind of insisted on seeing him back, and he was like, "Ah, fine." So he kind of walked around and went back. After still having a bit of a look around at the campus at night, and I think you went into your ring at some point.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I went back into my ring where my grandfather and I had a lovely little talk, and
Exactly.
I decided to bring myself out about 4 bottles of alcohol to do the weekend.
Yeah, sound about right.
Yep.
And whilst that was happening, Herbie was also, I think, was that last session or the session before where Herbie was visited by his patron?
It was the session before.
It was the
That's
session
like
before.
yeah.
Then
That's fine.
Herbie was kind of just up to his no good shenanigans in his room. Was informed about
Mm.
how the tension was gonna go. And yeah, there was not much to what Herbie was doing at that point. He was just doing his weird experiments in his room. Let's just leave it at that. You guys don't want to know more. In the meantime, we had our lovely merchant, Kailani and Simon, going to the tavern upon the invite of one of the other students that was shocked. Kailani had never been to the tavern, and they got there. They tried some drinks. All of them had magical effects. They were enjoying all the craziness. Kailani got drunk real fast. The others were getting tipsy. She embarrassed herself in front of Grayson, and people kept pushing them to just talk. They ended up going to sit down. Merton went to talk to Luna and tell her that Kailani had a crush on her. And Luna was like, I'm not against it. And they came back to the bar, and they were all like talking and being silly. And then Luna played a song, and Kailani danced with Grayson. And then as that was done, and Simon was drinking, and Luna was finding Simon adorable and buying him drinks, and him buying her drinks, and Merton was participating as well, talking to Mina, who was also drinking and loving to see Grayson all flustered and not knowing what to do. Then we had Mr. Quintidicus appear and make a scene because he cannot be outstaged by anybody, and right now the attention was not on him. So he decided to try to offend Kailani by telling Grayson that he expected better company from him and whatnot. And Kailani didn't take kindly to it and used magic to teach him a little lesson. Without really particularly hurting him. He tried to hurt her, but she was having none of it. All of the friends decided to help out. Merson was like, no, and rammed him with his horns with a warning shot. Simon was like, yeah, not my girl, not my friend. In the end, Kailani just kicked him out of the bar, and he just left in a scene, and everybody laughed their heart out.
General
Yeah,
like laughter and applause.
An applause for the good lesson they just all taught him, and how they did it, without really breaking many rules. I don't think we broke any rules. We didn't hurt him, so it's fine.
We got stopped by the bartender.
The
but
bouncer.
Yeah,
Simon,
the bouncer. Yeah, the
Simon
bouncer
played up
came
being
out.
cute, and he just kind of let us go.
Yeah, the bouncer
Yeah,
was
he
like,
got
"What's
bribed,
happening?"
basically.
and he
Right,
got
good.
bribed by cuteness.
Talk the bulk. Yes.
And it worked. Everything worked out. But Quentin Dickus vowed that we hadn't seen the last of him, so hopefully he's wrong.
20 tickets.
And yeah, I think that's kind of where we left off.
Lovely. You may
Yep.
add a student die to your
I don't have inspiration,
collection.
so I'll take that.
Okay.
I've used my inspiration every session, so I can get one the next.
You you let it reset. You like I need to use it now, and now redeem. Gotcha.
Yes.
I still have my original one from day 1 or 2.
Nice. Well
Mhm.
done.
Ash is a collector of
Mhm.
artifacts and inspiration and books.
And books.
All right.
Yeah, mainly books.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. So yeah, I do believe after being dumped outside by Kailani, things were wrapping up inside Bozen Tavern. So I do believe Luna and everyone else had come over. And we're congratulating Kailani and the rest for like dealing out some well-deserved justice. You see Luna is facing Kailani. She goes, "Girl, you really took out the trash." She looks at Simon. "You were just adorable." She kind of she's just still fussing over him. Like she's still like she just loves adorable Alan.
Mhm.
So soft spot.
I set him on fire.
She goes, "Yes, you did." She goes, and she goes, I can't handle the cuteness. She retreats. She just can't handle it too much. Yeah. So, is there anything anybody wanted to say or do? Well, the ones that are here right now.
Why is there a card on? No, I did that. I didn't mean to. Kailani is going to like. She was tipsy. That's why she was so like in your face. So she sobered up during the fight, and she's like realizing what she's been doing. You know that moment where you start sobering up and you know what you're doing. She's getting nervous. She starts floating, and she kind of like, is there like a more hidden table, a back door, anything like that?
There is tables to the side. There is a back door, but you haven't found. You may take a look for it. You may
Okay.
try and find an escape route. Sure.
Escape route. Yeah, I want to find an escape route, not out the main doors, because that's where the other guy went.
Yes. Yeah. He didn't go. You threw him out. But yes.
Perception.
Yeah.
18?
Oh, 18.
Investigation would have been a 20.
You're like looking around rapidly. Everyone that's here sees that. See Grayson goes, Kailani, are you all right? Because he's just like frantically like scanning, looking for access points, like trying to retreat. Are you well? He's like concerned because again you're looking around frantically. You're calculating this. What he's saying. You do notice that you see one or two students kind of like moving up and down. There's like some bit of traffic over here, so it's not just like there's a flow of people going up and down. Not as much as the front door, but there seems to be some people coming in and out over here.
So yeah,
But it's just an estimate. You're not sure.
Yeah.
It just
Okay,
falls
so
down.
she kind of goes, yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just need a minute. And she like floating tries to like go see what's over here, if there's a way out or not. And
Okay.
squirm her way through to get out.
Okay, so you're doing that. Simon, are you on her shoulders now, or are you with Luna? I think Luna left you, right? So I don't know where you are right now.
I probably hopped back on Merton's shoulder.
All right. You see, Merton is kind of like taking a deep breath, like after like, the exertion of like coming to Kailani's defense. He seems to be a little bit like puffed out. He's someone takes a seat, kind of fanning himself a bit. Oof. Kind of wipes
I
his
use a
brow.
wing to also like fan him a little bit.
Flap him.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, thanks." He kind of like takes a breath. Mm. Okay. So if Simon is just helping good old Merton cool down, we will before we see what Kailani before we see what Kailani finds an exit out of the scenario. I do believe Herbie and Ash were asleep, unless there was something else they wanted to say or do before that is official.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. So Kailani, you indeed see one or two people. You know, like in some bars and some clubs, like there's like a back, like there's like almost like a door that you go out the other side, like a smoker's area. No, there's no smoking here, but it's similar. It's like a back door that you can go out. I have to say that for legal purposes. I can't advertise smoking on campus. Okay. So there is indeed a back door. A few people come in and out with drinks. Leads out to the courtyard. There we are.
Alright, yeah. He's just as she comes out, she kind of just he's proper like trying to prevent a panic attack. And the realization of what's been happening is hitting her.
Roll me. What would you think is appropriate for a panic attack? Con save or wisdom save?
I'd say like you probably do a wisdom
Or
save,
connected.
depending how bad a con save.
You do it either straight or disadvantage or yeah, con save. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So wisdom first.
Wisdom first.
That is a 12. So probably just a straight con. Ah. That's a 6.
You you try and fail to suppress a full blown panic attack.
Okay.
So you may take no. Like
She
start to like
is-
aspire. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, she is full on panic attack.
Okay. All right. Well, isn't that fun? All the DM did was just spectate. He didn't do anything.
Yes.
So
Just panicking. Just full on
panicking.
panicking.
So Kai left?
Yeah.
Did Grayson
Yeah.
follow?
We're gonna come to like he did look concerned. So maybe a few moments before this full panic attack that's happening, he kind of looked around, looked at Mina, who kind of like went like that, gave him like the nod to like go. And he's
Yeah,
like,
I think
he's just looking
I
around.
fly over and just slap him a little and then fly back.
He's like, ah! He's like, he goes, that is highly improper. He looks at you like really offended, like, what did I do to deserve that? What?
Go.
He's like, he draws himself to like his full height. He's like, looks very like, like I say, kind of like.
Bye now.
Mina goes, go before I smack you. He's like,
I think Mina is gonna be Simon's best friend.
yeah, Mina's just hands on hips, just kind of like shaking her head at him.
I go fly on her shoulder and do the same motion.
This mimic, just synchronized
Yeah.
disapproval.
Meanwhile, Merton slowly walks out the tavern.
Yeah, Merton's like, he goes, he's holding, he's like, can't, he goes to say something, he's like, he's I'm gonna go. He just starts to head out the door. So Grayson composes himself and heads out the back door. What does he see as he steps out, Kailani?
He just sees Kailani probably like trying to be against the wall, like next, like around the door, just hands on knees, just proper like trying to breathe, but her breathing is like really ragged and she's floating a good like 5 feet off the ground, just shaking.
There's like a look of surprise. He was like, Kailani, are you? And he sees that you're like not well. He sees you floating, and he sees you like in a bad state, and he walks up to you like, Kalani, he doesn't touch her, like he kind of keeps his hands to himself, and he
Yeah,
goes,
she's proper like jumpy and she's just
it's just me.
trembling
It's just me.
and
Breathe,
just
Kalani, breathe.
not
Like
sort of out of it.
he goes, focus on me. Look at me. He's just trying to like get her to focus on him instead of the anxiety and the panic. It's Kalani. It's okay. I'm here. It's okay. It's me, Grayson. All right, you with me? He kind of like just trying to like coach you through it. Like,
I don't know. Mm,
it's up to you if you want to roll something or not.
yeah, we'll roll something.
Calm down. We shall see what happens. Something special will happen on a nat 1. Something special will happen on a nat 20.
So I did the same thing, like a wisdom save, which was
Mhm.
a 18, which I think is good enough for advantage, and was a 20 on the con save. So she'll slowly start to breathe more calmly if he's trying to like breathe with her.
Yeah.
She still doesn't like let him touch her or anything.
Yeah, no.
But she slowly starts breathing and regains some, starts like less floating and more like straight, and starts to slowly catch up her breath. But it takes a good 10 minutes for her to calm down.
He goes, good. It's like we did good, right? The dance, you did good. I enjoyed it. Yes, you did put Quintilius in his place quite
I told
superbly.
the student I broke the rules. What if I get detention? What if my record is broken?
No.
She
He's like,
says,
breathe. No. He goes. He was doing well, and he said that. Oh shit! He's no. It's okay. If that happens, we will be there for you. We were there. We witnessed what he said. We witnessed what he said and did. So, peace. Okay. He's like, it was.
I was not myself. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I know what happened. And he turns, you see Lunas is there, kind of like lean, like yeah, she's poking her head out the door. Just like,
She is.
see Grayson goes, Miss Winterstar, that's highly improper. And he goes, oh, I'm so sorry you're having a moment. You're gonna make out? I'm sorry. And she goes, I just wanted to see if she was right. She kind of goes back in. He's like, don't deny it. She walks in, closes the door.
And Lenny's breathing starts to get ragged again. And it was her drink. Her drink make me see you. This is not. It's not normal. It's weird. I got drunk. I got drunk on my first time here. This is. I can't.
Okay, Kailani, deep breath. We're gonna go back inside when you're a little bit calmer, and we're gonna get your friends, and we're going to head back to the student commons. Okay, you can go to bed. You're gonna have some water, and you're going to calm. And you're going to sleep, and you're gonna be fine. Okay.
But my friends, I left my friends there. I shouldn't have done that. I'm a terrible friend. And she brushes back in.
It's like, you are not a terrible friend. You please. He's like, take a breath. We're gonna go inside, and we're going to find them. Okay, one step at a time. Okay, good. He's like also kind of trying to like, your panic is so vibrant and so like contagious that he's also struggling to kind of keep himself composed.
But yeah, Kailani then comes back looking desperately for Simon and Merton.
All right, so rejoining the crowd inside. A few students are starting to already leave, but I do believe Simon is still here.
I think Simon, since his drinks are free for life according to Luna, has started up a shots chant. You just come back and everyone's going shot, shot, shot.
Shot, shot. Who are you shotting? Who are
Shot.
you doing shots with?
Probably Mina
Nice.
and
Oh, yeah.
Luna if she's not performing.
Luna,
Oh.
I was gonna say it was gonna be this, but you're more than welcome to be doing shots with them. So yeah, like
Luna and Mina. If only you knew what I do.
so you walk back in and you just hear the sounds of everyone going shots, shots, shot, and then you see them all like take one, and Luna slams it down. Mina takes hers. Simon, if you're doing it, I need a con save. Everyone's gonna be doing
Yes,
con
I
saves now.
got
See how well-
a 19.
Nice, my guy.
Yeah.
Nice. Con save from Luna.
Simon
Con save
drinking them
from
under the table.
Mina.
Look, you live in the
Wow.
woods long enough, you drink a lot. There's not much else to do there.
Not much
It's-
else I was gonna say.
It's those hollow bones. There's just not much there to hold it. Goes right through.
All right, so this is what happens. So you see them, and then you see Luna slams it down and looks at everyone. She goes, "Woo!" She goes, "Shots for everybody." She just falls backwards. She got a 3.
Am I close enough to try to catch her, or is this whilst I
Yeah,
was having a panic attack?
I'll be nice. You're close. You're close enough to trying something. I would say Mina would have done it, but she got a 5. So we'll see what happens to her in a second.
I got an 18.
All right.
That was a good roll.
Yeah. So she does the whoop and she like starts to fall backwards.
Kailani tries to like, and you're like, no.
Grayson steps forward and like helps you hold her up. It's like woo! She goes, oh hey, oh hey girl, what are you doing? How? Why are you sideways? And she kind of like tilts her head. She goes, what's happening? I mean, like, Mina looks at Simon and she goes, I believe we. She just blinks. She goes, she looks around a little confused, and she also wobbles a bit. She goes, I think we won that one. She just nods more to herself than you, Simon. She kind of she has to sit at a stool. She's like, she goes, okay. She goes, newsflash, I am wasted. She kind of just sits there and just leans there and just holds herself up. Barely.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna turn to the Alan bartender.
Javanish.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to
Yeah,
Javanish. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go. I think maybe they need some water.
Coming right up. He's already got like he's got a tray of water that has a decanter of endless of water.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pour them each one and just here you go, drink that. Shove some pretzels over there. Eat that.
Kind of some pretzel, yeah. Complimentary pretzels. He goes,
Yeah.
I got you, my guy. I know what they need. You kind of like make sure that you got your pretzels in the water.
Cool.
Mina she's still like this, and she just reaches for the glass or the mug, and she just nods in appreciation and starts drinking it.
I just pat her on the head.
She's like,
okay, drink the water. We're good.
Kailani manages to like push with Grace's help Luna back on a stool.
She goes, so did you guys do it? She kind of just Grayson goes, looks at Kailani.
Do what? What?
Yeah. She goes, you know what? She kind of gives you like that. And she kind of leans forward. She goes.
Kailani looks between her, Simon, Mina, Grace, looks back at her. And then like, let me see if realization hits. She just had a panic attack. Nope. That was not one. Realization does not hit. She's like blinks. a few times.
Grayson knows what is going on, but
He's
above
going to
table,
prove-
he's not going to divulge that information to Kylie.
Nope.
She doesn't know what's going
Hey,
on.
Kailani would know what's going on in the normal circumstances, but not right now.
Simon just pushes a water towards Luna.
She goes, she reaches for it. She goes, "Oh, thank you, little." And she snips it. She goes, "This is water."
No, it's vodka. It just smells like water.
She's
She
drunk.
kind of like
Disadvantage on
she's
your insight.
drunk, so disadvantage on intelligence yeah, and wisdom. I would say. She kind of
Your
looks at
insight.
it. Yeah. So insight would be
Simon, what's your deception?
Not good. I'm just a little man. I don't lie to people much.
So with disadvantage, you have to beat a 6.
I got a nat 20.
It is vodka.
It's a nat 20. So how do you present it? How convincing are you? And oh no, don't worry. This is top stuff.
This is your next shot.
Let me see. Yeah, I push it over and I just go, I've been working with my herbalism kit and stuff and working on a new concoction because I'm trying to get into the potion making business sort of thing. So it just
Nice.
smells like water, but it's vodka. And it'll also taste like water, but it's vodka.
Water flavored vodka.
Water
Yeah.
flavored vodka. That's
Yeah.
how she says it. She goes, "You are so." So like she squints at you suspiciously for a second, and you think she's gonna be like, "That's bullshit. What are you trying to sell me here?" She goes, "You're so full of wonder, little guy." You feel so sure she's going, "You're so full of shit."
Yeah.
She goes, "You're so he's so clever." She kind of looks at like Kailani. She just goes, "Thank you," and she goes like she shots the water,
Shots the
slams
water.
it down. She goes, "You're right. That does taste like that goes down so easy." She's really impressed. She goes, "You might be onto something."
I pull some bread out of my pocket.
Javanash is looking at Simon because Javanash saw you pour the water. He's like,
Respect.
respect. He just nods at. He leans in to say only Simon can hear. He goes, when you get to your second year, apply. You have
Yeah,
a,
work here.
you have a. He goes, you have a gift. He kind of leans. He leans back.
Simon puffs up, pleased. Even though everything
Like
he
Matt-
just said was a lie, but
Mad respect between Alan right there.
Alan to Alan, I get it.
Yeah, Alan to Alan, mad respect.
I
Like,
pull
you-
some bread out of my pockets and give it to the girls and to Kai if she wants some. She's not as drunk, but if she wants some.
Yeah, Kai will take a bit of bread.
I give Grayson some bread, but it's like not as good bread that I gave everyone else.
He kind of looks
Like,
at
it's
it.
fine.
He goes, "Thank you." He takes it. You feel it's more out of courteous.
courtesy.
100%, yeah.
He's no way of sure before I'm gonna eat it. You know that. He knows that. He's not gonna say it.
100%, yeah.
Yes. So
right.
yeah, Kai.
Good.
How is Merton? Where is Merton? Because Kai was going
Merton has actually stumbled
Left.
away.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
already
'cause-
left.
Right, Kai was looking, and she's like, "Well, if I was going to help Merton get home, but if he's already home, perhaps we should split and take." And she points, trying to be discreet at Luna.
Oh, sure. I will take these two home and you can have Grayson.
I mean, what?
She
I like
looks
the way
at
you phrased that.
Yeah, no, I enjoy that greatly.
Yeah.
Look, he's handling it better than them, but Simon has been heavily drinking for like an hour and a half, okay?
Yeah, but Kai looks. Are you gonna be all right if they fall over?
That's maybe a good point.
That interchange is punctured by Luna going, "Jamanesh," she goes, "Hit me with the good stuff." She kind of leans forward and he's just like, he nods
Carla,
and he reaches for the decanter of endless water, just pours it and just hands it to her. Like,
He's just
He winks
getting
at
her
Simon.
water.
He goes, coming right up. Kind of like moves it to her. She takes it. She like boom, downs it again, slams it on the bar.
I think Mina is not as bad. Simon, do you want to take Mina and we'll take care of her?
Do we know where either of them stay?
Well, Luna stays at our dorm. I don't know, Mina. Where do you stay?
1 second.
Well,
Oh
Grayson
my
would
God.
know, right?
Oh, Bahamut. So are you leaning towards Mina? Because she's like, the last time you saw she was like this, drinking the water, and she put it down after you, and she's just like that. And then as you're talking to her, you kind of go, Mina? You kind of like
Mina?
poke her, and then she just goes plunk to the bar. She rolled another
Well,
3. So she is
do you know
out for the
where
count.
Mina stays? Where do second years stay?
And Gracie goes, I haven't, they stay at the super cool campus. They stay at Grand Love Hall.
Oh, um, oh, Simon, do you want to take? It's further away. Do you want to take Luna instead, and we'll carry Mina? I'm concerned. Like, I want to see if Luna can stand, so I'm gonna just watch if Luna can stand.
Oh, you're serious? I was laughing at that. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I am serious. I don't want Simon to be squished
Sure.
by Luna.
Okay. Not bad. 11 with disadvantage. She kind of stumbles a little bit. She almost falls on Simon, but she goes, little guy. She goes, how did she goes, how are you he's Cassie. He is good. She goes, there's 3 of you now. I know what you're doing. You're doing mirror image, right? I know my stuff. She kind of like, I know my stuff. He's just like, 2 of you just seeing triple of you.
Simon's like,
Okay.
She
yeah.
goes, I'm on to you, little. She goes, I'm on to you. She kind of like, she ain't.
Luna,
but-
why don't you go with Simon for him to get you more of that stuff?
She looks at Simon. She smiles.
What stuff?
The water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think maybe the bar is closing, so we should go. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll
No.
just grab her hand and try and help her out of the bar.
She's just like this, like swaying her head, bobbing. She's like, it's like she's listening to music, but it's just like, it's like a silent disco.
Yeah.
She goes, oh.
In the meantime, I think Kailani and Grayson will like get their arms around Mina and try to like bring Mina out.
Oh yeah, she's just like a rag doll right now. It's just like that.
What is Kai's strength?
It's not terrible. 12.
I feel like Grayson's can't be very good. Like, that man has never done physical labor.
I don't know. What is Grayson's strength?
The DM is not obliged to tell you such secret information. You gotta guess.
I can get it myself.
That
if you're
means
gonna
it's
be
low.
like-
Okay, well there. All right, jeez. You know, oh wow. No respect for authority. If you must know, it's an 8. Okay.
I knew it.
Happy.
Loser.
So Kai grabs on Mina almost perfectly fine because I don't think Mina's heavy, right? So she like grabs onto Mina and pulls it, and then Grace is like, "Ugh," and she's like,
He underestimated this. Like, he has no idea how hard it is to carry someone that's like dead weight. Like he thought it would be like, with your help, it wouldn't be too bad. Like, you know,
That
and he
man has
tried to be
never
like
even
gallant.
carried his own luggage.
Yeah,
Come
he
on.
tried to be gallant and try to like, you know, take the initiative, and he almost stumbled with her, and then you had to kind of help him, save her from falling on the ground with him.
yeah. I got a 14 as well when I rolled athletics, so she's fine. So Kailani goes, she blinks at him a bit. Just open the doors. She's like bringing her.
He kind of like tries to recompose himself. Just right. I like that. We are delegating duties. It's fine. And he just goes and flags down the nearest carriage, and he kind of opens the door and just helps you like
Yeah, she
lead
just
it
carries
into it.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, they're going to take Mina back. Just making
Yeah.
sure
So
she's home.
yeah, so yeah, the journey does it takes 15 minutes. Like you get to Grand Loft Hall, Grayson gets out and kind of like tells you to wait, and he goes on, comes back out maybe a minute later, and there's what's it called? There's a pledge mage on duty that comes out and goes, okay, kind of like helps
This in
take
Silverquill?
Mina in Silverquill.
Right, okay.
Comes out and helps take Mina out, and they go, I got like it's like a young like a young elf, a half elf with he in pledge mage colors. He goes, I got it from here. Thank you for bringing her back. And kind of like
No
starts leading
problem.
her away.
I would be like, you know, more so, like I'd prefer it if I could just see her like off in the bedroom. I just would be, you know, more
He
relaxed.
goes, she's in good hands. He looks at you and smiles.
I just, you know,
And and then he goes, thank you so much. And he's like giving me like that
Yeah.
firm, as like kind of
but
like polite but firm. He's like, good night. And he kind of closes the carriage door.
She goes, she grabs onto Mina. She's not gonna let her with some stranger in the state she's in.
You see, Grayson's also of the same mind. Well, he kind of looks at you because he gets the interpretation, and he's like, it's okay, they're on duty, and they will take good care of her.
But look, it's a female or a guy? Is it a girl or a guy?
It's a guy.
No, definitely not. Kailani shakes her head.
Grayson doesn't catch on why that's not acceptable to Kailani. He's like, kind of like.
She's like, no, you can help us show to the room, but I will only rest when my friend is safely in her room. Please. Kailani's going to be firm, and she's not letting go of Mina. Nuh-uh.
You see. I want you to do me a persuasion check.
Okay. I guess I don't get guidance.
Probably not.
Okay, that's a 20.
I get guidance with a 20. Like, look at this. They kind of like look between you and Grayson, and like, all right, fine. This way.
Okay.
And starts leading you up the steps.
I'm not letting that happen. So yeah, she'll make sure Mina is in her room, and then as she comes out, she will wait till the guy comes out too and closes the door. She knows how the locks work in here, so she's gonna look at him until he closes the door and starts walking away, and then she'll follow. She's not going.
All right, so yeah, so he, you get up there, you help put her to bed, and he kind of goes, all right. She, as I said, she is safe. I bid you good night. Kind of like wants you to skedaddle back to your common room.
Is he out of the bedroom and the door is closed?
Yeah. Oh, he's out. No, yeah, he's not in there like a creep.
Right.
Like he's out with you guys.
Okay, cool. In that case, she goes, "Thank you, good night," and she like goes, doesn't even fight it, just walks off.
Okay, so yeah, you guys make your way back swiftly to.
I want to know how much trouble Luna was.
To the carriage. As you on your way there, we're gonna quickly go see what Simon's up to. So Simon, at the fork of the road. So you went with Luna.
Yeah.
So.
I think Simon is going to sorry, I'm just looking at something real quick. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Simon is going to just turn to her and go, okay, so don't freak out. This is just gonna help us get back to your dorm, okay? Okay, stay here. Hold on. Stay still for a second.
She's bobbing.
Okay, wait. And I kind of like wait just to make sure she's not gonna immediately fall over.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wild shape, and I'm gonna go panther, and do like a guide dog sort of thing.
Nice.
Wow.
All right.
They have a better strength than I do, and I should be able to smell out her roam because I now have advantage.
Nice.
So that's the idea.
How does your panther look like? Just standard, or does it got any traits?
It's got so it's still like a really, really dark, like black, that you would normally see. But I do think the eyes, they're more of like a almost like a fire orange, like it's like a fire orange. It's kind of disconcerting to look at, but that's
Plus
the only
you-
thing that would really,
Nice.
really change. And I do get
And you get bigger.
yeah. But that would be a normal
So-
panther
sorry, I'm looking.
size.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
It's just the
Yeah,
eyes
so-
that change, and the size.
You do that, and she's complete out of it. Like she's kind of like went back to bobbing, and she turns around and she sees a panther. She kind of like takes a step back. She looks around. Oh my! And she goes, "Did you eat him?" And she kind of like leans forward at you. She goes, "Bad cat, bad kid." She kind of goes to like smack you, but it's like feeble because she's drunk, and she kind of stumbles over on herself. She goes, "Don't worry, little guy, I'll get you out." And she tries to grab your jaw, tries to like pull it open, like she's like thinks he ate Simon.
She licks him. She
I do,
licks her.
yeah. I absolutely just lick her. I just sit there like a large cat. Do the like tail swishy thing.
Link, she goes, "Spit him out now." She's still fully convinced you ate Simon. You're not Simon.
I'm just gonna start trotting along and see if she'll follow me, thinking that I still ate Simon.
She
But like
fully-
close
she
enough that if she
doesn't-
falls over, I can catch her still.
Yeah, so she's looking around in panic to see if anyone can help her, and she just sees you padding away. So she kind of stumbles after you. So wait, she goes, "Spit him out." She's like, she's yeah, she's not doing great. But yeah, it's kind of like you leading a bread trail or so. You kind of like, come on,
Yeah.
catch the kitty, come on, catch the kitty, come on. You stop
Yeah.
a little bit. She's kind of like to catch up until you lead her back to the student commons. I mean, there's like point where a few pledge mages are walking past, like on guard. I'm just gonna roll to see which ones they are from skull one to the D4
I love that.
real quick.
Well done, Simon.
Yeah, that worked out well. So yeah,
I
you
love
get.
it. She thinks you ate him. It's so good.
So
She thinks
good.
you ate him for sure.
Don't freak out. Oh my god, you ate him.
You see two
But it's
pledge
so
mages
her
with
as well.
Yeah.
you see two pledge mages with one tabaxi and one let's say dragonborn kind of walk in silver cool colors, and they see a panther coming down towards the commons, like it's near the statue right now, like the grand statue with the fountain, and they're kind of coming around that corner around the fountain, and they see this panther kind of padding along, stopping and looking back. They stop, and the dragon's like, "Halt!" And he kind of like this brass and like pops himself up. He goes, and then before he says anything else, he sees Luna kind of stumbling after you, Simon.
Mhm.
She goes, she goes, "Help! The kitty ate him." And they're like, look at each other, looks at the one. He goes, "I'm sorry, what is happening?" They kind of look between you and Luna. There's no time. This panther ate the little guy. And she stumbles up to them like a drunken girl she is, and she kind of like falls on him. He's like, he kind of gives his companion a look like, okay, she's wasted. She goes, "All right." He goes, "Where are you going?" And he looks at the panther. You're still there. They kind of just focused on her. The
I
drunk
do
girl.
that thing that dogs do where they like sent their whole body to point at something,
Like an arrow.
and I just point at her dorm.
They kind of like look at each other,
And I wave.
and they kind of like they. He looks at his companion. Ah, right. We'll help with that. And kind of like she goes, well, she goes, you taking the Panther's word over mine? She kind of like, she's so insulted that they're not even investigating her claims. And it's just like the other students like shaking their head, and they just kind of like, all right, let's go. They kind of like start leading her back. Come on. Like, they
I'll
clearly-
try and lead her back to her room. You know.
They clearly have seen that you're not a threat. You're not a threat at all. Like,
Yeah.
this is just drunk.
Yeah.
They just assume like you're like a kindly familiar or something, but you're not.
They
You're not a
passed
threat to
their
anyone,
insight check, basically.
basically. So yeah, they help take her back to the student common.
The tipsy kitty just sounds weird.
Tipsy kitty.
Hmm.
Yes, I once we get back there, once we get back to the dorm, I will I'm gonna go out of her view for a second and then pop back into Simon. And then could go over and just be like, okay, I gotta go now. Bye. I mean, you saved me from the Panther. Bye.
And she looks at you, kind of like she's like trying to go up, and she goes, "Oh," she like tears kind of come. She goes, "You're okay." She goes, "Oh my God!" She picks you up and she holds you up. She hugs you. She goes, "I'm so scared. I thought you were gone." She kind of like tears up over you. You trying to extricate yourself from this. She eventually
I'm
does
not
put you
trying
down.
that hard, but go ahead.
Yeah, so she
the Panther ate me, and then you told it to spit it out, and it did. Yay!
she goes, "Oh, I'm gonna write a song about your bravery, and
Oh,
it's gonna go viral." She's
Okay.
just like,
that sounds nice.
she smiles and she goes, "I'm gonna go lie down, but I'll do it tomorrow, first thing, I promise."
Okay.
And she turns around and smacks into the banister, and she kind
Oh.
of stumbles. She goes, "Who put this here? It's so badly placed." And then she starts making her way up the steps.
Okay.
Okay.
I just turned
So-
to the two guys that had helped us, and I was just like, "This was fine. I gotta go now."
Yeah,
Thank
they
you.
go, "You got this, right?" The rest are, "Okay, good night." Turns away with the
Bye. Okay, bye.
fan. Happy to help. They just leave.
I'm just gonna fly up
Uh,
and make sure she gets into her actual room. Doesn't
Oh
like
yeah,
sleep in the hallway
she
or
definitely
something.
tries a few doors,
Yeah.
and she goes, "It's like not working." Like she kind of tries, and it's like she's making it. She's trying to get into someone else's room.
Yeah. Can I try and figure out which one is hers?
Sure. Yeah, you can do an. I guess you could do a history or investigate if you're looking for it, or if you're trying to remember which one it is. That's
I've
She
never
would
been
fine.
know,
here.
yeah. She would know, but investigation, right? Because all the doors are slightly
Unique.
different, unique.
To a certain degree, yeah.
Okay, but can it be perception though?
With perception, all you would see that is like different doors.
Dang it.
I mean,
Guys.
sure. Do your perception and see if you can pick out the door that suits her. Let's see if you can do
Guidance.
match the door to the drunk girl. For sure.
17.
You immediately scan all the doors and you see this very what's it
Sorry,
for the
I have hiccups.
oh, no worries. You see a very Luna-like door, very gothic. It's almost like the entrance to like a dungeon kind of like door. You like
Try
this
that one.
this is, and it's got yeah. She kind of leans over. She goes, "Oh," there. She kind of goes, "Who moved my room?"
So
No one
rude.
moved it.
So mean.
She goes,
The architecture
"Thank
here.
you."
I don't know.
I know, right? I'm gonna file a complaint tomorrow that they need to keep these rooms under control. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
She pulls up the handle like a brass like a black brass knocker, and it opens at her command, and she steps in. And she goes, "Thank you, and I'm so glad you didn't get eaten." Them. And she kind of like leans over and gives you a little kiss on the head, and then she kind of like
I'll
steps in.
explain this to you tomorrow. Goodbye.
And she closes the door. As she closes the door, you turn around, you hear this thump.
Yeah, oh, that tracks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably fine. I leave.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't have like a bathtub for an aquarium for a bed like
Yeah.
Kai does. She'll be
I'm
fine.
sure it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I just go back to my room. I don't know the timing exactly, but I do knock on Kai's door to make sure that they also got back before I go to
I
bed.
don't
But
know. Would we be there already? Because we would have at least taken half an hour.
well, you guys
I-
took quicker because you took a cart.
Yeah.
I-
Well, no, because you were in Central Campus Tavern. We had to take a cart to 15 minutes out to a different campus, drop her off, come back.
Oh, was Luna's in campus?
Luna's is in campus. She's a
Ah.
first year.
Oh, and
Mina's
Mina's a second year.
so
I
she's
see.
in Civil Pro. So that
We
would
had
take
to
a
go
little
to a
bit longer.
different campus. We would
Yeah, I
take
think like
that.
15
Simon
minutes
knows
out,
this.
15 minutes
I
back.
do not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say that maybe you not too long after Kailani and Grayson make their way back.
Yeah. We see Simon knock on my room, but I'm coming up the stairs.
Yeah.
With Grayson. Kai is just looking at him and as Simon just hears Kai saying to Grayson, you should probably do something that works your muscles. I got my strength from dancing.
He's like taking deep breaths. He's like nods. And he goes,
And
I will
endurance.
take
It helps with that too.
I will take it under advisement. And he kind of gives you a smile. He looks at Simon. He goes, he points towards his room. He goes, I bid you good night. He goes,
Are you popping in tomorrow?
popping into what? Oh, to the dancing. I'll... He's confused.
We're
He's like,
supposed
what?
to work on the perfume.
Oh, right. He's completely like left field right now. He's completely distracted. He's like, right. No, yes.
Business partners?
Business partners. Yes, correct. He tries again to regain composure, and
Kailani gets
Goal is
really
frozen.
close to him to try to smell his breath to see if he's drunk as well.
He did drink.
But you know what I mean. How drunk is he? Do I have to roll something? Insight, perception? What do I have to do?
Insight.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
You notice that he did. You remember
26.
he did drink.
Oh no, 24.
He's not exhibiting signs. He's not slurring his speech. He's not stumbling. His eyes are not dilated. He just seems nervous. He seems a bit off kind of caught off guard and a little bit not on he's not in his comfort zone. He's kind of struggling to like regain control of the situation. You feel like he's always on top of things. He's always in charge. He always leads the way. And he's kind of not in that state of mind, and it's making him uncomfortable. Yeah.
Kailani blinks at him. Kailani blinks at him and goes, Why are you so nervous?
He looks at you. I'm fine.
You don't smell drunk.
I don't overindulge. He's starting to, you see, he was kind of loose, and he's kind of like, as soon as you said, "Are you drunk?" he immediately kind of like stands straighter, a little bit more distant, like he puts up that wall.
You're a strange little man.
He goes, and you have a way with words, Kailani. Good night. And kind of looks at
Let me
Simon.
just roll a D100 real quick.
Heads to his room.
Sure. I guess that's the answer I want. She goes, good night. And she gives him a kiss on the cheek, and then turns to Simon, gives him a kiss on the forehead, and say good night, and walks into her room.
I just
Before-
look back and forth between them as they leave and just go, well, that was awkward, and go to my room.
And with that, I would say you both, unless there's any last thoughts or any last things you wanted to wrap up, you can go ahead and take your long rest. Well done, you survived your
Yeah.
drinking night.
Woo!
For now.
All right.
For
For
now.
now.
We'll see how the morning goes.
We'll
Mhm.
see how the morning is.
All
You know
right.
what? Kailani knows how to do something to remove hangovers. So
Coffee.
So I
Muscle
alchemy-wise.
restoration.
No, I don't have
Yeah.
that, but there is an alchemy thing she can do to fix it. So she's like,
Brilliant.
she'll be doing it if she does get hungover.
All right. So I'd say before we start a new day, how's everyone? Do you guys want to take your short break now, or do you want to do a little bit more and then take a break and get? I kind of feel bad that Herbie and Ash haven't got some screen time.
I
We will get-
am good with either.
I could take a break.
I'm
Take
good
a break.
too.
Mind.
take
Alright.
a break.
We'll come
Alright,
back
we'll
with
take-
Ash
alright,
and
we're
Herbie.
taking a break.
then.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed the. Hello, we have
Hi.
returned.
We are back.
Welcome back to Strixhaven, where they had the first drunken shenanigans, or some of them did, and it was fun. It
Normal
was
Friday
great. I hope
night at a
everyone was
university.
Yeah.
Friday night at a university, yeah.
Just
Fuck.
Friday night,
Very accurate, I think.
especially first week school.
Yeah. All right, so it is morning, and I think it's more than fair that between Herbie and Ash, we roll. They do like a roll off.
Herbie was
initiative?
first, I think, for initiative. So
Herbie
we'll
was
let-
first.
Yeah.
Want to do it like that? Yeah, cool. All right, Herbie, rise and shine.
Peter's like, huh? What?
Well,
Oh, what's
okay,
happening?
I need
my
to
turn?
clarify. I was in detention, right?
No, you were asleep.
Oh, not yet. You're not in detention yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then, through the night, there would have been flashing light viewable underneath the door, and an odor of some kind of herbal remedy burning. Let's just call it incense.
Is Herbie just having a
Let's go with that.
rave by himself in his room?
I think he's
Yeah.
doing some necromancy stuff and voodoo dolls.
Who knows?
No,
Could be
no.
both.
Ah.
But that's pretty much it. As far as when he wakes up, though, if we're going to that point, are we?
Yep.
Yep.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
The flashing has stopped, and he will get dressed and put on his robe, and he will open his door, peek out through a crack, and then slide out and close his door. But you can, anybody watching can see little wisps of smoke coming, following him out the door, and he's like trying to get rid of the smoke, and so he rushes to the restrooms and washes his hands and stuff, and to get rid of the odor, and giggling as he does it.
What is it with Owlin and fire in this multiverse?
And,
I don't know.
and then he will
God.
go to administration and see if there's any classes on gross anatomy.
No. It's Grey's Anatomy.
No. or
For inspiration.
I was waiting. Take some inspiration, my guy. I was hoping for someone to say that. I was like, come on, Grey's Anatomy. Come on, someone say it.
Wait, so if I have inspiration, do I get a student die instead?
You get a student die.
Yeah.
oh man, oh I gotta earn some die here. Okay, so
Yeah.
is there a gross anatomy class or a class where you get to dissect things, or is there a morgue? That would be ideal.
A morgue at the school?
Well,
Probably is for the Dean of the Root. He wants to be a Dean of the Root assistant and work with the vampire on necromancy
Yeah.
stuff.
Dean Valentine.
my
Yeah, that's a good point.
Probably.
So Herbie, you make your way down to the common room. How early would you have gotten up? This question just depends who's around.
I don't know. I think I would have slept in a couple hours because,
Yeah, okay.
Work.
I had a
It's a
really
weekend.
chill weekend.
Yeah.
This is still Saturday.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, woo, weekend.
Whoa. That's different. Okay.
All right.
I think
So
I gained
you know
time.
that if you had any questions about your curriculum, you would go to Professor Sharpbeak. So you go to you head towards her office. You knock on the door, and you hear this, "Come in," like the matronly owl, and falls out to him.
Hi. I have. I'm sorry. I want
Looks
to
up from the
increase my studies, and I was thinking maybe if I could take something about anatomy, dissection, or maybe, can I work in the morgue?
Kind of like cocks her head slightly.
Again.
I want to learn how all the bodies work, like how arms work on a body and legs, and the brain is so fascinating.
Looking at him. A big owl eyes. They're not staring. They don't she's not blinking. She's kind of just gazing at him. Those amber eyes that just never leave yours. She's trying to understand Herbie right now, and she's failing.
Oh, well, in order to help people heal, I have to know how the body works, because I want to be a doctor. Dr. Herbie sounds so cool.
So she finally finds the words. She goes, "So you're looking to work with Dean Valentine? Witherbloom.
Does he have dead people?
He works with the natural cycle of death."
That's it. Yeah. That's what I would like. Please.
She goes, "Well, you're in luck. You're heading towards Witherbloom today anyway."
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you heard, but I got in a little trouble, and I learned my lesson. So I hope going forward, you will not judge me on past actions.
She goes, "I appreciate you trying to atone, and it's a very important character trait here in Strixhaven. We value it, and I sincerely will take your words at the value that you're giving them. However, unfortunately, you still have detention at Witherbloom today.
Well,
and
he'll look a little disappointed that his apology didn't quite get him what he wanted.
No, she accepted
but then
it.
he'll
But it still
he'll
doesn't change
he'll
anything.
correct his behavior, his expression, and he'll say, "Well, I do think I should atone for my sins. So That's only right.
He goes, well, I appreciate that's very mature of you, Herbie.
Inwardly, he's cursing her out.
She's like she doesn't have to take thoughts. All right, so she goes, "This is where you'll be going. She has a stack of parchment on her desk, and she kind of hands you like a booklet. Like she goes, you'll be working with Professor Menexes today. He's in charge of the detention block.
Okay.
Do you know where to go? It's
Um,
on the pamphlet." She kind of like points it out there.
Okay. Thank you. You're so sweet. Have you done something to your hair today? Does she even have hair?
It's
She
an
fluffs up her
owl.
feathers, and she kind of like looks.
Literally
You're
the
so-
same
you're
race
so-
as you.
Just bigger.
You're so amusing, Herbie. She kind of like she'll take that as like you were just messing with her because she was confused. Yeah.
I mean feathers, of course. I've been hanging out with humans so much that I keep thinking hair.
Only one.
Understandable.
How many humans are there? 2?
Yeah, like no.
Yeah.
I
Grayson.
think 2. Grayson and
That's
Mina.
Grayson and Mina.
Yeah.
Hey, you aren't a part of this conversation, okay?
Speaking of not being a part of this conversation, what was the person who was running detention's name? Sorry.
Ah, Professor Menexes. Well, for above table.
Yeah.
For
sure.
anyone
Just for my
that is
notes.
curious, I will put it up in the chat.
Sorry.
This is one of those
Sorry,
names
Peter.
in D&D. No, you're fine. There he is. One sec. So, the professor in charge of the detention bar currently is a young half-orc known as Arkin
thank you.
Menexes, or Professor Menexes.
Okay, thanks.
So, do I go to detention first or to this class?
Well, there's no.
Oh, you
class.
got your detention coming up. That's why she said you're going to Witherbloom today. You're gonna go
There's
there anyway.
No classes on the weekend.
Yeah,
Oh.
you go into detention, and then after detention, you can speak to Dean Valentine. That's what I got.
I will stop at the cafeteria, get some breakfast, and then grab an extra apple. And then I'll go to detention, and if the teacher's not there yet, I might show up a tiny bit early and put the apple on the teacher's desk.
Before we get to that, Ash.
So Ash's morning is going to be a little different, mainly because when he wakes up in the morning, he is going to find a book of shadows floating in the air waiting for him. He's probably going to spend quite a bit of time looking at that and trying to figure out what it is, and trying to figure out all the new things it's going to tell him. So he's probably going to flip through that, put it away, and then go for breakfast. After breakfast, he's probably going to look for a few of his companions because he hasn't seen them in a couple days, so he doesn't really know what the hell they've been up to. So he's probably going to try and touch base, just to see what everyone's doing, just because it's a weekend. He really doesn't have anything other to do other than hit up the Biblioplex again for... He's pretty much going to try and spend morning, noon, and night there, if he can, studying all his books and whatnot. But he will be, on occasion, picking through his Book of Shadows, just learning a few things that he's going to learn from that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of your Book of Shadows,
You-
how does it look?
I was
Go
gonna
ahead,
say
sorry,
you
Anna.
would have also found a note from Kai under the door.
Okay.
The Book of Shadows itself, it's going to be, the cover is going to be stone, not leather. It is going to have the imprint of his family sigil on it. So the chisel and hammer. It's gonna look more like a Mason book more than a actual spell book.
Yeah. So as you're kind of flicking through, as you know, flicking through like the book, and before I guess you left the room, you would indeed have seen like a note that had been slipped under your door.
Okay. I'll probably pocket it and just not read it yet.
I'll put it in the book or somewhere else.
I'll probably just throw it in a bag. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
That's not high on his priority list.
Gotcha. So books to do, books to read.
Yeah. But he will, because the night before he was told that the guards said we might be in lockdown soon for some reason, so he'd probably let his friends know.
So you're gonna go look for them? Awesome. Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not
Not
my
Herbie,
fault.
but yeah.
Not Herbie.
No.
May I interrupt for just 1 minute? Hey everybody. We have a sponsor.
Oh.
Awesome Cards, Collectibles, and Games is sponsoring us for the month of October. And you know what? They're offering a discount to everybody who goes to their site and uses D&D Play 20 when they check out, and they can save 10% on their purchases outside of the other sales. So, they have some awesome sales going on. You can save 40% on miniatures, I believe. Just go there, check them out. You're going to love it. I was browsing through it the other day, and so much cool stuff. Can't wait till I can actually afford this. So, hey, go there. And remember, shipping and handling does apply. That's it.
Thank you, Herbie.
Simon just kind of phases out. Whoa, what was that?
Just a school announcement over the PA.
Yeah.
We're actually sponsoring the
Alright.
school itself, so thanks.
Alright, so Ash, you got your mission. You're gonna try and
Yeah.
communicate.
Yeah.
Touch base with your
And as he walks, he's learned a few new abilities. Main one is Mage Hand, so he's going to have that out and just practicing and playing with it.
How does it look like? Ashen? Like
A little bit, yeah. Not as skeletal as Mage Hands usually are. This one's going to kind of look like it's been like just chiseling through rock and stone for quite a long time. So it's just going to be covered in dust, and you'll see little bits of like rock and dust fall off it as it goes.
cool. Alright. So while you do that, practicing your newfound powers. Kailani and Simon, you all both wake up. Who goes first here? Who got what? The initiative?
I was second.
You're second? Alright, so
Herbie, yeah.
technically Simon then. Oh, sorry, Kailani.
I will just roll to see if I'm hangover. What do you want me to roll?
Con save. It's a poison, right? Constitution saving throw.
Alright. I don't know what the DC is, but I got a 14.
I will tell you when. Okay, 14. How nice is DM feel today?
Because I stopped drinking before everybody else.
You did. You did.
I did, however, have a nat 1 at one point.
You did. So I think it's more than fair, looking at my DC guide, that you missed it by 1. It'll be a
Rip.
moderate DC. So I'll be merciful and say that because you were so close to the DC, it's not the worst hangover you probably will have, but it's still, you're not good.
Feeling it.
It's like you're feeling it.
Yeah.
It's like a dull throb in your temple.
The first thing that Kailani does as she wakes up is to grab her Kailani. What's it called? One second.
Kailani's.
Kailani's Useful Herb and Alchemical Recipes book.
Mhm.
And uh, and create and start preparing a, would it be a antitoxin or a greater antitoxin?
Antitoxin. It's not like
Antitoxin. Okay.
highly toxic.
She would start creating and she's trying to make a big dose of it so that she can then pocket for herself, Mina, Luna, Grayson, and Merton and Simon if they need it.
Okay.
So let me just double check that
So,
all I need for it
fine.
is something I can make. Yeah,
I believe
Yeah.
so.
definitely. They're both things I can make. So she just uses her staff of flowers and starts making it. Let me take off the uses. Where's the staff?
Alright, fine, nice, yeah.
Does that mean that I'm like
Yeah.
under the? Do I have this ability on checks?
You have disadvantage ability checks.
Disadvantage. Wow, this ability. Wow.
Poison.
okay.
Yeah.
That was a nat 20. Makes me a bit upset. For my
Sorry.
alchemy supplies. So proficiency plus intelligence. That is a 19 though. No
Really?
disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Was a nat
That's great.
20
Wow.
and a 13 plus 6.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright. Yeah, no, that's enough. Like it's not you don't do it as quick or as efficiently as you could, but you being Kailani, this is you are an autopilot almost. So you were able to craft it well enough. I would say.
Awesome. So yeah,
Yeah.
she's going to slowly start crafting that before doing anything else. It'll take
Okay.
it'll take a while.
Okay. So over to Simon then. That's what Kailani is going to be doing for a bit.
Sure. Simon is going to wake up. I will see how he's feeling. What is this? A con save?
Yeah.
The console.
Good
Ooh,
boy.
not great. 10. Not terrible.
Simon
just not
wasn't
great.
Simon wasn't wasted. I believe he didn't drink.
He was not. No.
Nice and
did-
tipsy.
He was tipsy.
He was tipsy. Okay. That helps. So yeah, 10 is just enough to be fair for you.
Yeah.
So you awaken.
Yes. Simon is gonna wake up. He's gonna think over everything that happened the night before. Just see what he remembers. And then he's gonna druid craft some like coffee beans. And then druid craft like a little flame and just make some like coffee. I personally don't actually have any idea how coffee is made, but we're gonna pretend that's how it works.
It is what we make it to be. It's fine.
And he's gonna make like 5 or 6 cups of it, and he's gonna go to Kai's door, and he's not gonna knock because he doesn't want to wake her up, but he's gonna leave it outside her door with some bread. And then he's gonna go to Luna's dorm because he knows where that is. Okay. And he's gonna leave some there. And then he's going to try and find Mina's. He knows it's off campus, but he's gonna ask around, see if someone can lead him there.
All right, no, that's groovy.
It's gonna be some cold coffee. by the time we get
Also left. No, I'll just druid craft some.
there. Oh yeah,
to
that's
keep
right.
it warm.
You can. Yeah. Right.
I'll also leave some at Merton's store. I don't really care about Grayson, so I'm not going to give him some, but I'll see if I can I'll see if I can find Mina's.
Right.
All right, so Simon's on his way. So I would say that on your way out, Ash, you would be, I guess,
I'd be
in the
early.
common room.
Yeah.
And you'd be
Yeah, I would have left
yeah,
early.
yeah. Okay. So Simon, you would see Ash waiting on one of the couches.
I'll go over. Morning.
No, hi.
Hmm.
Haven't seen you in a few days.
For sure.
Yeah, for me, it's been a couple days since I've seen you.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Simon, you notice that he seems to be reading this almost, it's weird. It's a book, but it almost seems like it's almost like granite. It's almost like
Oh, yeah.
you could have sworn that it's like he was holding like a piece of maybe like a
stone or something.
like
Yeah.
a stone
Yeah.
like a tablet
Yeah,
or
like
something?
almost a stone tablet.
There's
Yeah.
the word. I was like,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
on, Brian, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. I just look at it. That looks weird.
Why am I on a map with like?
You wanna map me what?
Oh, we are on a map. Where
We're
are
on a
we?
map. Yeah, where are we? Like, we're on a map with like
Oh,
animated armor.
no. That's fine. Ignore that. That didn't happen.
I didn't see a
Uh,
thing.
Modify memory. You
Yeah.
forget. All right, nothing
I'm in a
happened.
common
All
room. I didn't see a thing.
right. Wrong map. Thank you for that. DM is self-conscious. All right. So
That's okay. The other day I was streaming for something and I don't normally do it. I was like showing my screen and I had looked up how long grapes were good for outside of a fridge and Justine called me out so hard. So now I don't do
Okay, but-
that.
I feel a bit better now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'll go. This is a weird book. Did you get it at the library?
Nope. Family heirloom.
It's nice.
Hmm.
Anyways, I'm on a little errand, but are you okay? It's been a
Yeah.
few days. Your class is going well. What are you doing? What's your
Classes
weekend
have
plan?
Classes have been not bad.
Bless you.
Little
Thank you.
distractive, but other than that, no, they've been pretty good. Just been trying to learn the layout of the university some more for the most part. Just exploring and looking at the architecture.
Let's begin.
I'm making my way to the second year dorms. Have you been
Okay.
there yet? It's off campus, sorta.
If it's off campus, then no, I haven't been there yet. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've been pretty much just enjoying looking at and trying to memorize the entire school for the most part. But yeah, last night I was told that we might be in lockdown for some reason, so maybe if you want to do things and have stuff to do quickly, you might want to hurry.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
why. Maybe it has something to do with us being attacked during the week. I don't know.
If it has anything to do with rumors of a panther wandering around campus, that is fine. It was me.
I haven't heard about that, but that
Okay.
sounds entertaining.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, Carlani's like, coming
You hear
out.
click.
Click, 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 click. She's already taken hers. She's already left Luna's and Grayson's and Merton's, like a little flask hanging on the door, but on the doorknob with a little note saying, "For your hangover, if you need something stronger, let me know. Signed K." And she like knocked on each one. She's holding the cup of coffee that Simon left as she's drinking, and she's coming out, and she goes, "Oh, hi." And she's got three more. Like she's got one more, two more. No, she would have left Simon's at the door, so one more. that she's got. And she goes, nice to see you. Did you get my note? She looks at Ash.
Oh, that was from you? I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Oh, we found some I found out what the weird goop was from the mimic.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay.
They
Anything major?
think it's a big problem. Yes. Well, they
Could be
said
why
that
they're gonna put us in lockdown soon. That's what I was told last night.
I thought they
Uh,
were going to put Witherbloom in lockdown.
I just assumed it was going to be the school, but maybe.
Mm,
They didn't
well,
really want to tell me that much.
So I spoke to the dean and to the professor of arcanobotany, and they realized that the goop was Eldritch Balm, which they use around the school from a fountain in Witherbloom to fix furniture. But that Eldritch Balm in particular was corrupted. Yeah, they're not sure why, but they said that the robes had that didn't have any sign of it. So that was a different thing.
This school's odd.
I like it. We went to the bar last night.
Okay.
Right, Simon, I left you.
Huh?
Are you okay? You're not hangover? You're not got a headache?
No.
All right, I left you one of these. If you ever do get one, just keep it for future. I need to leave one to Mina.
Oh,
takes
I
them
was
away.
actually headed to Mina's too, and I just hold up the coffee and bread.
All right, I can show you the way. It's
Yay!
in Silver Quill campus.
There's an easier way of getting rid of a hangover. It's just don't stop drinking. That's what we do in the family. But hey,
Hey, look at this.
it's the
Hello.
easiest way to never have a hangover. You just don't stop. But hey, to each their own.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just like share a glance with Kai on if we should be concerned about this or not, and then save it for later.
Yeah, Kai's like, all right, well.
Yeah, we just back away slowly. Okay.
Yeah,
Food for thought.
okay.
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Well, yeah, I will be after Becky. I'll be in the bibliothèque for a while. But other than that, yeah, if you need me.
Oh, hey, if you see Merton in there, because I think he has a job there now or something, will you just check on him? Because I didn't knock, but he's probably still asleep because he was drinking last night too. Would you mind?
I did leave him one of these
A
as
drunken
well.
Minotaur. I missed a drunken
He was
Minotaur.
Fine.
Okay.
He only trampled one person, and he deserved it.
That's true. And he was hanging out. He was getting along with Luna pretty well, wasn't he?
It's fine.
Okay. No one's gonna believe this back home, but all right. That's an image that's gonna be burned in my retina for a while, but okay.
But we'll see you later. I probably will drop by the Biblioplex at some point. I'm gonna be working on my new job, I guess.
Okay.
Business venture. I might need some books from there.
Yeah, they have lots.
Okay, see you later. Thanks.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Yeah,
I
Kai
fly
will
up on
show-
Kai's shoulder.
Yeah,
And...
Kai will take Simon to Mina's.
As practice on the way, I'm gonna tap one of them, put guidance on them, just to see if it works. New spell. Warlocks
Kai
don't get it
looks
that
at-
often.
Yeah, Kai looks at you when you do that.
Hey, that worked.
How
I
does
just
it look?
boop you on the nose and do it back.
Yeah,
for
Kai
me,
does it too.
I would have
Yeah, we
probably.
all do it.
We all do it. We're like,
We just trade guidances.
A circle
Yeah.
of guidance. Nice.
I would have
A
grabbed
triangle
my.
of guidance.
I do have a rod of the pack keeper, so it's just like a long cylindrical rod. It's pretty much black with a few runes on it, and you just see one of them glow, and as I touch it just kind of inspires you with a little bit of fun.
We all feel inspired by the power of friendship and
Yeah,
skip off to our
because-
destinations.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we all guided each other. Like, our guidances all feel different.
Oh,
But
yeah,
they're
for
all
sure.
the same spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all do it.
Yeah,
and
mine
we
would be
go.
more black and purple as it channels through. But yeah.
Yeah, mine would be like red and green.
Mine is blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, like bluish green. Yeah.
Yeah.
An
we'll-
exchange of guidance.
Yeah.
Exchange of a triangle of guidance, and we'll set off.
Some random person walks by and is like, "What is
Is
that?
that? What are they?
Why
Yeah.
are they doing that?"
Yeah, it's actually funny. You just hear like there's like, oh wow, that's cool. It's a really big. She's like, is that guidance? You see like a tiny little
Rosie.
gnome walk up, Rosie, and she's accompanied by Cataras. For those who don't remember what Cataras looks like, is
And Rosie.
young, and Rosie.
And at some point when I hit the bibliopex up, I can find my notes.
Yeah,
I was given a scroll of, I think it was detect magic, that I need to keep practicing so I can actually copy it into my book of shadows. So I'll have it as a
Gotcha.
ritual.
Alright, so you see Rosie kind of like looking between this exchange. And Cataras, Kalani, he's usually very peppy and very jolly, in good mood. He looks worried. He kind of looks at you. He goes, Rosie. He goes, Kai, are you okay? We heard that they're looking for you.
I'm sorry, who?
We got, and he goes, well, we heard that Professor Nils and Professor Greencrest were looking for you. And he goes, oh yeah, that's right. We came to tell you that. That's right. She got distracted. Like she was like ADHD kind of like symptoms. Like she's just like distracted. by the
Lani immediately starts to panic. Where are they? She starts floating.
Because I think they were. Oh no, they came in from outside. Just
Yeah.
to kind of give you an idea. Came in. We saw them coming up.
Lani runs out.
I'm just on her shoulder and I go, "Ah!"
He goes, Kai. He goes, Quintilius was with the, and then but you're gone. Like you go outside
Oh yeah.
just in time to see a procession of a very smug-looking Quintilius,
Oh my god.
an elderly
Quintilicus.
professor, stern look, white cropped beard and neat hair, and Professor Greencrest. And her
Oh, it's the
resplendent
disciplinary, isn't it?
green Archmage robes, disciplinary committee.
Okay, let's do this.
So Rosie and Cataras follow after you. Quintilius looking like kind of giving you that smirk. There's a Nils as well.
I'm gonna turn to Cataras. And sorry, no, I don't have that spell. Okay. And I'm just gonna go before we're like in earshot of them necessarily, and I'm just gonna go get Grayson.
Like right now.
He kind of cocks his head. He goes,
Go.
Yeah.
He goes, all right. He kind of looks at Rosie. Rosie's gone already. She goes, go Grayson, got it.
Oh.
Thank you, Rosie. Since Cataras was hesitating.
She's like, he got him off guard. Like he was a bit taken aback by Kailani running out and taking his head on.
How far away from me would they be?
They're right at the door, so not far.
Okay.
from the
You're
couches.
silently watching the drama unfold.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna put everything that I have away.
He does the thing where he keeps his book, but he's clearly looking over it.
No, I don't really want to be part of this. I would.
Like, no,
I'm
no.
gonna put everything away and go invisible.
He's like,
Oh!
he's
No,
doing
Dan.
Analia. He's doing Analia. Like, yes, I'm going away.
No.
Invisible.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, like there was a few students coming in and out. Like there was like a bit of traffic. It was a weekend, but there was a few coming. And they all kind of go quiet. There was like a bit of hubbub in the background, and then they see the procession outside. They kind of stop. Like people like look at each other, like whisper to each other. Rosie running through them, and Katara's kind of trying to catch up with her as she goes up the spiral staircase. You see Professor Nails looks. He goes, are you the young miss that we are looking for?
I'm
She suits the
Kailani.
description. I mean, it's fine. Professor Greencrest is like, she goes, yes, speak of the Archdevil. It is her. She kind of looks at Kailani, up and down.
What seems to be the
He pulls
problem,
out,
professors?
you see Quintilius goes, yes, professors, there she is. Look, bold as brass after she assaulted me yesterday.
I did no such
And-
thing.
He goes, young miss, Master Quintilius over here. Mr. Quintilius. Sorry, is it Antiphon Melentor? Am I saying that right? He goes, the third. The third. Yeah, that's how that is. You see Professor Greencrest kind of like do the.
Yeah, Kailani rolls her
that.
eyes.
Mm.
He goes, Mr. Quintilius here said that there was an altercation yesterday at Dorset Tavern.
Not at all, Professor.
I'm-
I'm happy to explain what happened.
Okay, right. I think we should go somewhere a little more private, Professor Sharping's Oculus, perhaps.
Why? No one's done anything wrong.
Quintilius smiles, and he looks around to see who's in the crowd, and like you see a familiar few faces. You see I forget his name. Rampart. There's like this Luxodon with like ceremonial armor kind of looking on. You see a dwarf, like a young dwarven girl with a very like she seems to be able to go for a jog. That you may or may not know as Greta. She's like very athletic, very active. And there's other as well students that you might have seen in the passing, kind of looking around. And he goes, "Come everyone, come! No, please, come see this." He's being a drama queen right now. He's trying to just grab attention. He goes, "I want you to all see justice get served." You see, Prison
Kailani
Mills.
nods and says, "Yes. Well, most of the first years were at the tavern last night. They're all witnesses to what happened."
I was also
goes-
there. I wouldn't mind being a witness if you need a second-hand account.
You see, I goes, okay. He goes, the Professor looks at Professor Greencrest and nods. He goes, oh well, Mr. Quintilius here also has, and he kind of waves that you didn't notice them before, but they're like kind of in the fold. There's, you haven't seen them before, but you see these other students like dressed in like this, in like very similar fashion to Quintilius. A young man and a young girl.
Did we see
It could be
them?
twins.
Did
They're
we
like,
see them at the tavern?
You do me a history.
Can I also?
You may.
That
indeed.
is a 17.
That is a 6.
That's a for Kailani. They have that you look at them and they uncanny, like they have shock silver hair and like this kind of like similar pompous air like Quintilius. You don't know their names. You kind of feel like this falls under like these are his cronies basically. Maybe he's found like a
But were they
maybe he's
there
found people in
yesterday?
the drama club, but you haven't met them before. They look like generic cronies 1 and 2, but you don't know their
Okay.
names.
But were they at the tavern?
You
That's what I was
maybe
asking.
recall as he got thrown out, you saw as he picked himself up before you closed the door. There was two individuals that came to him,
They were there.
and you recognized them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She smiles. She goes, "Sure. Shall I describe what happened, professors?"
See, everyone's just like watching the spectacle. He goes, yes, we would like to take your account, miss.
After we were graced by the performance of Lunar Winterstar, and I and a few friends of mine took to the dance floor. Um, Mr. Quintilius here, in his inebriated state, started to make some unpleasant comments about us, and in his inebriated state, got himself very dirty by falling on the table. And so I thought it was nice to, despite everything, clean him up. So I did cast some magic to wash off his dirty clothes, and I did lose a little bit of control, and he did get flung a little bit with the force of the air to dry him off. He didn't get hurt. He was very angry at me, and he tried to attack me with intent to harm. I did not get harmed. He didn't seem to control his magic in his inebriated state, so he didn't really do a good job with it. But because it was turning into a problem and the bouncer came out, I just teleported him out of the tavern to save him from the humiliation of being taken out. I don't think that really consists with as assault, Professor.
Yeah, you see, kind of like he's nodding, impartial. You cannot help but look at
I
Professor Rico.
did
She's
my
got
best
a
to help
little.
a student who was clearly inebriated.
She's got a little bit of a smile that disappears quickly before you can really like meet her eye. Quintilius goes, "Are you done? Are you quite done spinning your little tale?" And he goes, "I have witnesses that says you manhandled me. All I was made an innocent comment about uh about her, and then all of a sudden I am drenched in ale and unceremoniously assaulted by one of her thug friends, a large minotaur. You,
He
uh,
didn't hurt you, and he just tripped.
I'm sorry. He actually he shows you like like a rip uh in his tunic or his robe.
I'm pretty sure that a rip of your robes does not consist with you personally being hurt. But if there are any doubts, I'm sure there is magic that can show you, the professors, what really happened in our minds. So I'm happy to show my side.
I agree.
Are
You
you
see
happy to
Quintilius.
let the professors see your mind?
He looks at Professor Nils and he looks at the other two, his two cronies, and they kind of like look at each other. They're piercing, like their eyes kind of like they haven't said anything, but they have like these piercing blue eyes that are like a little unsettling as I look both like almost see right through you. He goes, "I have no problem seeing justice met out." He kind of looks at Kailani. As this drama's unfolding, we're gonna go to Herbie real quick. Keep you guys in suspense to see how this goes. Herbie.
Yes.
I think I did well.
Yeah, no, you're doing good. Herbie,
Yes.
you make your way to Witherbloom, make your way through the winding walkways, the wooden walkways,
Okay.
and you make your way towards the bayou, or the detention boggles, where you've been told to go. And soon enough, let me just get out my. Soon enough, you smell it before you see it. You smell the smell of petrification like starts to overwhelm your senses. As you make your way, I'm going to put you on the map. So there we go. Let me just switch it over real quick. Herbie, you are here. If you can see me pinging. If you don't, I'll put your token on here as well.
Please put my token.
Alright.
Because I was zoomed in too far.
Alright, no worries. Herbster. Yeah. Alright. Do you see where you are?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Now I see.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, it assaults your olfactory senses with way ahead of like, before you see anything. As you make your way down down into the bog from the wooden walkway, you see ahead as you kind of as you head down, you see like a knot well, maybe just not so much a knot, maybe more than maybe like a few students standing there on the boggy ground, and you see this very animated and happy orc instructor is standing on like a wide wooden pathway that's again surrounded by the reeking muck. Like he's grinning and he's like he's like really happy and really again pumped up. He spots you after a moment after someone kind of looks your way. You recognize some of these are the students that you've met before. And he goes, Herbie, right? You kind of like he looks you up and down.
Yes, sir.
Right. He goes, welcome, come. You're just in time.
I'll flutter down the rest of the way and land.
So, yeah, he's broad and he's got this big wide smile that kind of meets his eyes. He looks you up and down with his signature smile. Like he glances you up and down. Warm eyes. Wearing the Prismari colors. I'll show you what he looks like as he kind of like strokes his short trimmed beard.
He goes, come. We're just assigning your monitor for today. They're going to make sure that you do your assigned task well.
And I'm going to switch you to the detention bog so you can see also who's there as well with you. So.
It's all right, so Herbie, you're going to tell us what brings you here.
I want to see dead people. Wait.
He's confused.
No. I mean, why you are in detention?
I want to make dead. No, I'm kidding. I was framed.
You were framed?
Yes, I'm innocent. It wasn't really fair. They accused me of doing things that are really not good things, and oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm in a little shock now. But apparently I have to serve my sentence here, and so. But I have an apple for you.
Here. Oh, thank you. Please come stand with everyone else.
Catrix is not here. My lord. That is an imposter. Ignore that. And Rosie's also not here. Imposter. Alright, so. Second. So you notice that there's another student here. There's actually two. There's three. You see this girl with like geometric pattern flower on her head, looking a little bit sheepish. You notice
Lana
Lorene,
got
you notice,
detention? Oh boy.
and you notice Mellythorn, like a dry. You notice that they're kind of just standing at attention. Of the three, it's Tilana, and Tilana seems a little bit sheepish, and she goes, hi, she waves at you. I guess you're doing detention with me today.
Hi.
Wait, are they the detention monitors or are they got detention?
So he's about to clear that up. He goes, all right, so Talana here, she was caught after hours in the biblioplex. We admire the tenacity. We admire the drive to learn. But rules are rules. I'm so sorry. She's lovely. She really is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I lost track of time. Right.
So she got punished for losing track of time. That seems unfair too. She was framed too.
I don't think that
Well-
word means what Herbie thinks it means.
No.
She goes. Well, when I say it's not just that. I do believe he looks at Talana as he looks at it, like he pulls out like a scroll, reads it, that she was caught sneaking into a temporarily closed portion of the biblioplex to do the reading.
Maybe she
Talana,
just
like,
wanted
looks away.
alone time.
He looks at towards Marythorn. Marythorn, please introduce yourself to your fellow student. Yes. Hello. We kind of like imposing dryad kind of looks at you, and he's got like this very soft-spoken. You see like he's got almost firefly like light for eyes. He kind of looks at you guys. Nice to meet you. He kind of leans over to shake your hand.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Hi. He goes, Marythorn, maybe tell us what happened. We're all sharing here. The young dryad looks again. It's hard to say sheepish for a dryad, but he kind of pulls back a bit and he goes, was just trying to start up a breeding program for mascots. He goes, well, again, we admire your tenacity, Marythorn. We please, you know that this is not the first time, is it, Marythorn?
Yeah, you deserved it.
He looks at you and goes, looks away. Yeah, well, the intention was good. We get that. We're all here for progress here at Strixhaven. We're all good. We're creative people. We're learning. We're young. We're students. We need to learn boundaries as well. Today, to help me monitor you, is he looks at the last girl that's standing there, Miss Lorene, who's going to help me be your monitor today. So you answer to her as well. But okay, no, detention ball gets a bad rep. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna learn. Okay. So
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I have a question. Is bullying frowned upon at Strixhaven?
very much so. Yes.
Then why
We have
isn't
zero
Ash
tolerance.
here? I was bullied, and Ash got away with it completely. And I would like to file a former protest.
Who do you
waves his
think this
hand.
man is?
I don't know.
He just
but
works here.
I don't know.
He has no power. He's a
Well-
student.
I don't care. I was bullied. And
he waves his
if I'm
hand.
misbehaving, it's because I was bullied, and I'm acting out.
He waves his hand, and you see the parchment like flies up to him, and he kind of consults it. There's Ash. No, there's no Ash on the list. He looks at you.
See? Completely got away with it. A feather flies off his arm.
All right. Well, as I was saying, we have.
He doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to do with that
He
information.
just works here.
He's like,
He looks at Lorene, who looks at him. He goes, Miss Anissa, do you know who he speaks of? She goes, oh, I think so. Ash, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he doesn't strike me as a bully. And he kind of looks at. I will bring it up with Professor Nils. Rest assured, Herbie, we'll get to the bottom of it. Okay. But for today, I did. he goes, why don't you tell everyone why you're here today? He looks at between Melisthorn and Talana. And the real reason why you're here today. Because you said before you're here to study dead people. You know, the reason why.
Oh, you're talking to Herbie still. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's talking to Herbie. He's like,
okay,
looking at,
above
he's
table?
focusing on Herbie.
It's been so long since I got detention, I don't remember what it was for.
You were
Trying to sell poisons.
Trying to sell poisons and lied and offended Professor Greencrest.
Oh.
Oh, just that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't want to admit to crimes that he's not charged for.
I made some caffeine. And it was to help students stay awake. And I was trying to sell it. And apparently innovation is against the rules. And then they tried to say it was poison. And they didn't even let me explain that caffeine is a form of poison, but it's harmless.
Adderall ring. What is this?
And I got a little upset because they were coming down on me, but the man took Ash's side when he bullied me. So it wasn't really fair. And Lady Crest, whatever her name is.
Professor. He corrects you? Professor.
Oh, yeah. Like she deserves that title.
Okay, Herbie. We're in a safe environment, but please mind your manners. You will address
I
her
don't
as
think
Professor
anywhere in the school is safe. I mean, we were attacked by something at the promenade, and then we got attacked by a mimic, and people are just pretending everything is totally normal. But we know, and I point at all the other students, this place is a disaster waiting to happen, and we must stand up for ourselves against all bullies. This is our Independence Day.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Professor Minexis is at a, like, he looks at you with that, he still had that smile, but it's like rapidly disappearing. He's like, he goes, this is not in the handbook. And he goes, under his breath. He goes, okay, Herbie, I hear you. I love the energy. Brilliant. I love it. Very expressive. However, we're gonna do something constructive with it, okay? I understand your pain. I was a student like you not that long ago. So, we're gonna take that and we're gonna be constructive with it. He's rapidly trying to take control of the situation. He's just trying to, like, go through the... Alright, okay, Herbie, all you're gonna do today for me is just gonna help move some floating discs with supplies. From
slave labor, okay.
You see?
It just gets from bad to worse. Am I getting paid to do this?
Why would you get paid for detention?
You see Talana?
See?
Exactly,
slave
Talana.
labor.
The girl with the geometric flower leaves it technically the definition of slavery.
This is part of the terms of conditions that you signed when you first came in.
I'm sorry, Ash. You are off somewhere else getting away with God knows what. This is my moment.
Okay, I kind of, you threw the DM for a loop, and kudos to you. I'm going to give you... Fantastic. Do me a persuasion check with disadvantage. Like...
But he's letting you roll something, I guess.
I don't even know what I'm rolling for.
You were trying to incite anarchy, apparently. So, so go ahead.
You said performance?
Hey, I'll give you performance. No, that's fine.
Oh, no, you said persuasion, didn't you?
But it was a bit of I get either's fine because before it was a hell of a performance until the speech. That's all good.
Same bonus, anyways.
Same bonus. Alright.
Got a 5.
You see, Tilana looks at Melithorn. Melithorn looks at her. Lorene, you see Professor Menexes looks at Lorene, who shrugs. He leans in, he's like, is he like this all the time? And she goes, he's a little out there, yeah.
I'm gonna
I gotcha.
pull out a slip of paper and scribble on it and say, I can't do manual labor. I have a doctor's note.
You see,
It's a
Melithorn's
chicken
like,
scratch you can't read.
Melithorn, he points, he goes, I saw him get out of his robes.
I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. Star Trek
See,
reference.
So,
God, I hated that character so much. McCoy was the worst. God, he sucked.
That's
I feel I'm
like
missing
sinful
the
talk.
punchline, but I'm getting the vibe.
I said what
Alright,
I said, and
so-
I stand by it. Alright? I watched that in the year 2023. That man sucked.
Cold-blooded
Right.
Vulcan.
Okay, so I love this. And again, he's trying to take control of the situation, the conversation. All right, so Herbie, you're just gonna be doing a supply run for me today. That's it. Very simple. You'll be able to like walk off your angst. You'll be able, and then when you come back, you can. We'll see what you do
Walk
next.
off
Okay?
your
Depends how fast you do it.
It worked.
All right.
Okay, I
So
will do
Lorene is
that
gonna
as a
show you
favor
where you need to go. All right, Lorene, would you please show young Herbie what he's going to be doing today? I shall confer with the other two. We kind of like, it's very eager to walk away from Herbie. He has no idea how to handle him. It was not in the handbook because he's new. Like, what is this? She very very patiently clears the throat. She goes, Herbie, hi. So today you're going to be just helping me move some supplies to she points up to where you came from, to one of the greenhouses. Is that okay? She goes, that's all we gotta do.
Let me roll a 1d100.
Oh wow.
What is
he's-
happening?
Oh, my
he's-
back! My back is hurting me. I might have to move them slowly and just a few things at a time.
Oh no. Oh, she kind of like looks around. No, it's you don't have to. And she's like, he looks very concerned for you. She goes, no.
Oh, ow!
We
ow.
get provided. No. She's like, are you okay? She kind of looks at you like,
I'm sorry. Could you carry
do me
this
a
for me?
performance. Haven't picked up anything yet. So you instantly fail that. She kind of squints at you. She's like, you haven't picked up anything yet. So
Could you carry me?
no. So she goes, no. I have a scroll here. It's a scroll of Tensor's floating disc. All we gotta do is cast it, and we just gotta put supplies on it, and we're gonna move it from point A to point B.
Oh,
That's as
okay. My
simple as
back's
that.
fine then.
She goes, I'm glad to hear it. So she goes, so yeah, just follow me, and she kind of leads you into the bayou, and you come across just supplies just lying nearby, and it's stacked in crates. She leads you over. She whispers the incantation, and she creates this azure like floating disc that just hovers there in place, and she goes, all right, so all you have to do is just place the supplies on here, and you just gotta push it up in that direction. That's all. She smiles at you pleasantly. Her best customer service kind of smile.
Thank you. You're not as bad as your boss over there said you are.
She goes, what? She looks very confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I was supposed to tell you he said stuff. Here, and I'll start loading stuff on the disc.
So while Herbie is inciting, is gaslighting more people, we're gonna go back to the common room real quick. So, Ash, before we get back to what was happening with the disciplinary committee, are you still sitting on the couches? Are you doing anything? You don't want to be part of this? I can't hear you. You may be muted.
All right. I would have waited until people were away from the door, then I would have snuck out and head towards the Biblioplex to sit down and copy some. I think today's my last day I need for one of my books.
Yep.
So I'd probably
right.
get that done and then switch over to a new book.
All right, awesome.
And I'd
Right.
also still be doing practicing detect magic, and as soon as I got that down pat, I'd be sticking that in my Book of Shadows so I can do that as a ritual anytime.
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
You can definitely take some time. So while the drama's unfolding, yeah, Ash is doing what Ash does best.
Yeah, practice.
Practice. All right, yeah, you may mark off your last bit of reading.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, back to this. Well, Ash is doing Ash. Back to the committee. Kalani. It's like a Strixhaven standoff right now. On one side, you got Quintilius and his cronies standing all imperiously.
I'm having like a Malfoy, Crab and Goyle moment.
They are. It's like that. They're like got that same vibe, except they're not. They don't look as sluggish or dumb. They seem to be of the same build. They seem like yes men more than thugs. Yeah. So he goes, I'm more than happy to provide an account. Are you little anarchist? He looks at you, Kailani.
Oh, I was the first one who said yes. Are you? I was the one who asked, are you okay with them reading your mind?
He's just throwing it back at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more than happy to have the professors see my mind and the accounts of what happened.
You see Professor Greencrest.
And I would suggest that after reading my mind and your mind, there should be someone who watched it happen that is a neutral party to have their mind read. Probably one of the workers at the establishment in question.
Because exactly what I was going to suggest. I mean, it only seems fair. We have an impartial witness.
Yeah, Kailani looks at the professor, and I'm sure the professors will check that those memories haven't been tampered with.
At this point in time, you just hear that. Oh, sorry, come through. We're coming through. And you see Rosie kind of leading the way back to the crowd. That's kind of like gathered, and you see Cataris and Grayson kind of following behind. And Grayson actually outpaces Cataris, and he gets to the point. He just stops at the edge of the crowd. He kind of, excuse me, coming through, and he sees you there standing with the two professors and Quintilius and his friend.
And Kailani says, I hope that the professors will also take care to make sure the memories haven't been tampered with. There are also spells that can do
that. Grayson looks like he's trying to catch your attention. Like he kind of tries to make himself known. You may or may not be too busy trying to lay down the lower Quintilius notice.
Yes.
I noticed.
Simon, you may see it.
I noticed him because I was waiting for him to show up.
Yeah, he's there. He makes himself known.
I just kind of
he sees.
Twitch my head until trying to get him to get in position. We're backing her up. Get over here.
Yeah.
I will slap you again.
All right.
Sorry, just to backtrack. So Ash finished Mordekainen's book on all the races and homeworlds. So now he's got that memorized.
Nice.
So any information on any type of race or homeworld he knows, and now he is going through a book about laws and economies on all of those worlds.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Happy reading.
So you basically memorize monsters of the multiverse.
Multiverse.
Yes.
Mordekainen's Tomophos, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to those great books.
All right, so awesome, you mark that off. So you see the person goes, well, yes, we should. He looks at Professor Greencrest. She goes, she looks at you, Kailani. She goes, do I have permission to enter your mind, young lady?
Please, Professor. But
As
do
soon
check
before
if
you
her
even said yes,
memory.
Professor, you
Yeah,
just
she does. She
she's
also
in.
go. She's over, but she continues to say, "Do check if my memory has been tampered with."
She just looks at you, takes her. You focus on basically what you want her to see. She finds it easily enough. She looks at Professor Nils. She goes. She looks at Quintilius. Well, as far as I can see, she accurate. It's very accurate. The person goes, and Mr. Quintilius, would you please step up? Professor Greencrest looks at him. He just very confidently strides forward. There's a moment where she locks eyes with him. Her eyes kind of glow like that emerald sheen. And after a moment, she kind of like does this. She leans forward to him. She goes, Mr. Quintilius, you're very used to getting your own way, aren't you? He goes, excuse me? He looks between his two, like, he goes, I asked you a question. Yes. I don't know what you mean by that. She goes, okay, look. I'm gonna say, I think there's two things I hate about people in general. Children. Despise them.
Two
They're
things I
noisy.
hate:
Wait,
children.
Yeah.
I agree with this
Children.
lady so hard all the time.
She goes, she looks around, everyone kind of like get muttering. She goes, no, young children, noisy, just unbearable, just crying machines. And second of all, people who insult my intelligence. And she's like really angry, like she says that with a cold whisper.
Just a little aside. I remember the first time Professor Greencrest met a small child. She was like, "Can someone turn this off, please?" It was so good. I love her.
Yes.
Go on.
Because he goes, I do not. He's putting up a show. He's like, what? And he goes, Mr. Quintilius, you're very lucky that Strixhaven guidelines forbid me from stripping your mind and making you walk on all fours. So also I'm going to say. He goes, I know. She goes, and before you get all indignant, be lucky that that is not gonna happen. Right? She looks at Professor Nils. Right? I can't do that. Right? No, you cannot. He goes. She sighs, disappointed. She goes, well, my verdict is that Mr. Quintilius here is punished for not only assaulting and bullying Ms. Kailani, but for trying to fabricate evidence with a very, very shoddy modified memory. Please, she goes, I wasn't born yesterday. In fact, I wasn't born recently. So she looks at, we're done here. She kind of turns away. He goes, I'm sorry. He looks at his two cronies and he goes, she goes, there's not, she just doesn't even look at him and them. It's like, please. Well, I guess that's, he looks at Kalani and goes, I'm so sorry, young lady.
Not at all, Professor. I did my best to help a student in need.
You may go about your business. Mr. Quintilius, if you would follow us, please.
Can I just have a word with my friend?
Which he kind of looks confused. Which friend?
She points at Quintilius.
Sure, of course.
I hope you're not too harsh on him, Professor. And she walks up to Quintilius and she looks at him. I hope I'll be able to help you more in the future. And then before she steps back, she's going to whisper, and I'll see how well I whisper. That was not terrible. That was a 14. I whispered to him, good luck next time.
I don't know,
And-
bitch.
Oh, Kailani is shy and nerdy, but if you cross her, don't. Because she will use all that she knows against you. And if it's she's a Triton, they're a proud race as well. So she turns away from him. And she goes, "Good luck."
I do that thing
You
where I turn
see-
my head all the way around and
Yeah.
just continue staring at him as Kai walks away.
You see Quintilius is like clenches his fist and then he goes, just wait till my father hears about this miscarriage of justice. And you see the other two are like, the other two like they nod. They goes, yes. And they finally speak. Like one goes, yes, we shall be making a complaint to the director throughout this. Is Quintilius here is a upstanding. And you see like I'm sorry to. She's like had enough. She goes, I'm sorry to interrupt this very well rehearsed story. He looks at him. He goes, your father to me is an ant, so I don't care who he is. So please. Case closed. She's gone. She's leaving. She's done. She's not listening to his nonsense. He goes, Mr. Gutierrez, please. This is not the time or place. All right, everyone, please. He looks at everyone that's kind of crowded around. Go about your business. This has been sorted. Please return to your weekend. Sorry to. All right, glad you're like if people are not going, so you get stirred up. Go now. like start walking away. Except Cataris and Grayson and all, like, they kind of walk forward. And Grayson goes, "Are you okay?"
You see,
That was
Kailani's furious. Kailani's like, she starts floating, but it's like anger. It's not that she's flustered. And she kind of like hands on like hips and she goes, the little sea slug trying to modify memory as if I wouldn't know that stuff like that exists. And Ellen, assuming that they don't know how it works, Ellen lying about what happened. I didn't hurt him. He tried to hurt me. He made an enemy.
He made an enemy today.
I will crush that sea slug. He will not know what's even coming. I'll get my trident and she looks at the fact that they're all probably looking at her like, what the?
And Rosie goes, so what? No. What are you gonna do with the trident? She's listening. She's hanging on to every word. And then what? She looks at you. She's like, you stop.
I can run him through from nose to back end.
She goes, cool. She just stands there. I'm learning so much about trident culture. Is that what you do to everyone that crosses you? Is that just a Kalani thing, or is that just like going?
Kailani like realizes what she's saying. She's like, no, it's just I hate people that lie. And she like, you don't even need to roll insight to know that this is way deeper than Quintidicus.
Quintidicus is just his name now. Gotcha.
Way deeper than that. Like she generally doesn't like lying. Well, I was going to hand this over to. We're going to see Mina, right, Simon? Did you get my flask? She looks at Grayson.
He smiles. He goes, yes, thank you.
Did it work? Do you need something
Yes.
stronger?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
I didn't make you one because I don't really care about you, but you did come when we called, so here you go. And I give him a coffee.
He goes, thank you.
Thanks.
He looks a bit taken
you.
aback that you're not gonna give him one, and now you're like, yeah, have one.
You did good. Okay. Are you going? Did you say you're going to see Mina?
I'm going to give her one too. But after that, I'm going to go by the Biblioplex to get a book on the plants around campus and where I can get stuff that I can't make with the staff of flowers. And then I'm going to start on the perfumes.
I bet I could make you stuff if it's from flowers or just
I can make
nature.
stuff. You can make stuff that is not flowers,
Like what?
like bark and stuff like that. And the seeds.
I've been saying I can. I don't know if Rez actually lets me, but
Because the
We'll-
stuff of
we'll-
flowers is specifically
we'll
only
say
for
yes.
flowers, but druidcraft
We'll say
is
yes.
not
We'll
specific.
work.
for flowers.
I'll allow it for now. But,
yay!
yeah.
Kailani's eyes widen.
Like not a lot of it at a time, but I can make some. Yeah.
Kailani smiles. She looks at Grayson. I told you I had a friend that could help. Simon. Grayson, Simon.
Oh.
We have
okay.
met.
But he
No.
doesn't know that you're who I meant that could help
Oh.
me with the stuff.
Simon's super confused.
Simon knows about everything we talked about. You just didn't know him.
Yeah, I know everything, and I just stare Grayson down.
So yeah,
Okay.
Kailani's just like, feel free to come with us. And she will start heading off to Mina with Simon.
Okay.
If Grayson wants to come,
Awesome.
he can.
Yeah.
And Cadaris
definitely
too.
join.
She looks at him and like puts her hand on his shoulder, says thanks, and thanks, Rosie.
Thanks, Rosie. Thanks, Cataris.
She nods.
Here, I'll
Because
make
you gotta
them
show me how you do that
copies.
with the trident. She kind of like does you mimicking like stabbing.
I will
someone.
show you when got the live action role playing guild. Do I have anything? Do I have intramural dancing club on the weekend? I don't know.
I don't. We'll have to. Oh, the DM will get back to you on that. I think.
Okay, she would invite
to
them to
check.
go see it if it's on.
Yeah. For now, say you invite them to go see it, and then we'll see
If
with
it's
it.
on, otherwise
Yeah,
she
I
would
think
just
it's
go.
just during the week.
Alright.
I will give Cataris and Rosie a coffee and some bread, but I do definitely make Rosie's decaf and don't tell her.
I
Yes,
appreciate
I
that.
don't.
Thank you for looking out for her.
I imagine. Have you ever seen Hoodwinkle? Is it Hoodwink?
Hoodwinked?
Yeah, Hoodwinked. Have you ever seen it? The little
No.
squirrel. Okay, the squirrel speaks way too fast.
Oh yeah.
Moves way too
That's
fast.
Rosie.
That's Rosie. And they have to give him coffee at one point, and the results are just catastrophic.
I just feel like she's always kind of a little bit vibrating.
That's how I
Here
imagine
you
her.
go.
Copy.
Alright.
Before
So-
I left, or at some point,
Go ahead.
I would have, if I didn't see Merton, I would have had a plate of food sent to his door because he's
Aww.
been doing that
Yeah, you
for me.
didn't see Merton. Merton is
Yeah,
chaotic
I would have,
right now.
I would have had someone deliver him some food.
Nice.
He's gonna open his door and there's gonna be breakfast.
He's
There's
gonna-
coffee
he's gonna
and
step on
bread,
it.
There's
Walk out like.
antitoxin.
Oh, but yeah, care package.
Adorable.
You
The
guys are
care
sweet.
package.
Yeah.
Virgin is our bestie.
No, he's stuck up there. Yeah, he's nursing a something bad. All right, so you guys are off to see Mina, Cataris, and Grayson. Let's take along. All right, so real quick, we're gonna go back to Herbster. Unless there's anything else you want to go say, Herbster. This whole time you just been moving supplies back and forth under the supervision of Lorraine. It doesn't take too long. Like, it was actually not as bad as you thought. By the end of it, she goes, "Well done, Herbie. You did good." She goes, "It wasn't that bad. See, I'll let Miss Professor Menexis know what a good job you did. There is one more thing, though." She goes, "If you don't mind." She kind of.
What now?
She goes, I just remembered Professor Menexis wanted someone to go check out something in the Sedgemoor. Do you think you can go and do this? If you do, you get some credit for it.
Okay. I'll do it, but if I'm hurt in any way, I am filing a grievance.
Okay, I'll go let him know then that you're gonna do that.
What do
As
I?
she walks past you. Sorry.
Where
you
do
gonna
I
say?
go? I don't know what to do.
So as she goes, I'll be right back. I'll just let him know. So as she walks past you, I need you to do me a wisdom save. And I need you to, what's your passive perception as well? I need this.
I swear I'll finish leveling up soon as I can. 14 passive. And you said a wisdom save and throw?
Yes.
Nat 1!
Yeah.
For a 7.
Rip. Oh, buddy.
So as she walks past, she brushes past you. And as she does on that, you feel something cold and something, it feels like someone pushed like a cold piece of glass against you. It's cool and smooth against your feathers. Before you can react, you hear this hateful kind of presence in your mind.
Yes. Hello, Herbie. You're going to do something for me. Yes, you're going to be my little instrument. Because people have gotten into their minds that they can interfere, but they're not going to be welcome.
Herbie, above table, you've been cursed.
Ooh.
Oh, that's it? I'm suing.
So, and you
By that wench
hear
that just walked away?
the wench that walked away.
That was Larry,
stopped.
right?
Lorene, yeah. So she
Okay.
walks. She's walked away. You just hear that. You hear the croaky voice go.
Yes. You're going to go to this Edgemorph, and you're going to take a sample. Thanks.
Okay. A sample? Is it dangerous?
Yes.
Okay.
But you're a brave owlet. You'll be fine. You're just gonna be doing me a little favor.
Says you, Yoda. Okay. What do I get for doing this?
Is you get to live.
Oh, I'll live anyways. You don't scare me.
So
Actually, I should roll on that, shouldn't I? Do I get scared?
With a nat 1, you probably got a little scared.
69.
60. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Nice.
You don't scare me. I see dead people.
You see this is like there's a pause, and that hateful presence just seems to simmer there for a moment, and it just gives this croaky laugh. and
I will
goes,
do it if you give me a piece of your body.
There's no reply.
You're about to become a vampire.
If
because
he had his own
Spawn-
body, why would he use you?
I need... Wait, I'm not answering you. You're not here.
No. I just think that if this is Professor Valentine, you just became his like vampire spawn. He's gonna turn you into vampire spawn. You're not his slave. That's okay.
A lot of assumptions flying around here. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't even met that man yet.
Giving the
saw him
DM
briefly.
ideas.
Rosa
I
just
saw him
jots this
briefly.
down.
It's like making Herbie as a
Yeah.
teacher's pet.
I need a source of income. Can we work with that? Because I could really use an income.
There's no answer.
We live in a world where you don't get anything for nothing, right? I mean, okay, so I am compelled to do your bidding, sure, but in the grand scheme of things, doing your bidding costs money, right? So I think you should pay me to do this.
You see, they just again, it's amused. It doesn't. The present doesn't say anything. It sits in your mind.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. But you know what? I'm not gonna enjoy it.
You might enjoy it. You might. I tell you what. You have no love for this school. If you do a good job, you can help me change things here. You do not like the way it's run, neither did I. They laughed at me. They ridiculed me. But no more. People shall fear and shall know the name Murgasaur.
Smorgasbord?
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Megalodon.
Megalodon.
Okay, look. You obviously have issues. You know, not everybody's bad in this place. But I guess I'll do you this favor. You know, but I gotta say, sometimes you just have to let things go. This coming from Herbie. You know, you just gotta mellow out, man.
So with that, he goes,
Oh, this is not a suggestion. He goes, and just to show you I'm serious, night night.
Herbie, as he says that, you fall unconscious. And that's where we're going to end it for today. You just collapse like a heap.
Oh, man, that's just wrong.
You feel this intense, sharp pain, and then you're out.
Where's the pain at? Is
Well,
it in
not
my
anywhere
neck?
now. No. You didn't. No, you didn't get bitten. Okay. Well. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Good times.
Good times. Do believe we're on normal schedule, so not next weekend, but the weekend after, we shall return and find out what on earth is happening with Herbie. What happened? What is this? Like, what is he like now the forefront of some conspiracy?
Why? Why do I feel like every episode ends with me?
No. You are the one that we have the best cliffhangers, I guess.
I'm a little crazy. I am chaotic. I admit that.
Really? We hadn't noticed.
Chaotic neutral.
The only thing you really have going for you is you have another patron who might not like you being thinking, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd be in a big boo-boo. And that patron happens to be one of the most powerful people in the universe, multiverse, so lucky you.
Yep.
Well, that's okay. I'll do a little evil. I don't mind. I plan to anyways.
A little more.
A little more. Right, are we finishing then?
Right.
Sorry. I cut you off.
Yes, we are. Sorry, no, it was just good. It was just good to hear you guys.
Hey, Simon.
Yeah.
Who's our sponsor?
Ugh, it's me. Hi.
Yes, you are Simon.
Okay. Yes. So I don't want to do this. I don't know, man. There's books, there's dice, there's trays, there's things. Go buy stuff. It's not on sale, but you get a discount.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
I'm so glad they don't make me say that when people leave or come in the building.
You have to
Service with a smile.
No, I refused. I told them I would quit.
now.
No, there's no service with a smile if I'm at the desk. They know that.
But really, we do appreciate their sponsorship. And just a heads up, we are going through some changes in our scheduling. So certain programs are being shifted around. Other programs are being suspended in place of new ones. We're getting things together. And plus, we're coming up on the holidays. And as our regular viewers know, we take the middle of December through the middle of January off for the holidays. So just a heads up that is coming. Friday the 13th.
We do have Strahd tomorrow, though.
Oh, yes. We have Strahd tomorrow. Wonder what havoc I will wreak there. Justine doesn't let me get away with it. And then...
Good on her.
Friday is the only Friday of the year where I can play D&D. So I will be running a horror one-shot on Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Belvedere is running some Citizens of Phandalin. So if you would like to join our server and play some D&D, we have a community campaign called Citizens of Phandalin. There's your sign. And then One Night Stand on New Year's Eve will be coming up. The only thing we do during our holiday break, I believe.
Yes, I will be posting the details for that within, hopefully by the end of the month.
Yes.
So join our Discord and stay posted. Maybe you can play in it.
And special thanks to our DM, the Arcane DM, Mr. Raza,
Professor
because
Dukat.
I have pretty much tortured him today.
No, that was fun. That was
And
curveball. I enjoyed it.
special thanks to all the other players for being here, and well, except for Ash because he's a bully.
Total bully.
And yeah, I think that's it. All right.
Go buy stuff. Go tune into the other games.
Go buy stuff,
Have fun.
support, like and subscribe. You know where
Sure.
to find us.
All the things.
Sure, let's go with that. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Until next time.
Yeah.
And may the die always roll in your favor. Or not. You know,
Or
doesn't
not in
matter.
your enemies, at least.